audio. Perfect. Don't know how to set that up, but okay. Alright, I will just boot up Twitch on my phone. So we can have that up. It's PAX time. View dashboard. Okay, so we did it. There we go. Is that live? No. Let's refresh. Yes, we're live. Okay. Huh. There's a little bar on the side. Well, that's fine. And then we do a share to Discord. Video games. Set that up. Okay. It's stream time. Delete. Wrong. That was not the right server. Oops, wrong server. I should drop that in there. How do I set my status on Discord as doing a stream? Stream time. Stream games automatically? Huh. Well, I don't want to stream on both ends. Drop frame detected, 10%. Okay. Friska. Streaming. Shit. Planescape. That's the name. Forgot the name of the game for a second. Okay. Oops, wrong server. It's real Planescape hours. Planescape time. And bibbity bam. Thank you, ma'am. Okay. Everything is necessary. Everything is done. There's supposed to be a way that, like in Streamlabs OBS, that I am able to make it so like the chat appears on my screen. But we don't need to worry about that. Oh no. Oh heck.
Done.
Oh no. Come on. I'm just getting attacked.
I'm hurt.
Oops. This isn't good. Blood charm. Because that'll bring my health up. Morty is just running after. Oh, nice. Hilarious. Thank you, Mort. Oh, gosh. What are you doing, Mort? Okay. Mort, I can't let you go and fight on your own. Oh, it's a day! Hello! Hello! This is T-poses. What is going on here? Who is being attacked? Are they dead? I don't know. Let's see, quick loot. Where's the quick loot button? There we go. Dirty rat charm and a bronze bracelet. Bronze ring. That doesn't do anything. Does the bronze... This is still just a bronze ring. Dirty rat charm. Plus 10 skill bonus. Plus 5% pickpocket skill bonus. Usable only by thieves. I am not a thief, so...
Alright.
That is impossible. Hello and good morning. What is that? Black Abishai. This black-scaled reptile towers to the height of 8 feet. Its great height, however, is offset by its thin, snake-like frame. A long, prehensile tail drags behind it, and its leathery wings are hooked behind its back. A strong vinegary smell emanates from the creature, as well as a certain amount of heat. It seems to be ignoring you. Greetings. Whoa, Chief. Morty cuts in before you can speak to the creature. By that, you don't want to be rattling your bone box with any fiend on the street. Leave be. I want to ask some questions. No, you don't. Morty glances at the creature. They're touchy. Let's just go. I'll risk it. The black-scaled fiend towers to a height of 8 feet. Its great height, however, is offset by its thin, snake-like frame. Long prehensile tail. Oh, this is the same thing. Greetings. The creature slowly turns its head to look at you. Its sealed forehead wrinkles into a frown, then it opens its mouth, giving a low, rasping hiss. You notice that the heat radiating from the creature begins to rise. I would like to speak for a moment. The creature opens its mouth, displaying a row of blackened fangs. Fire begins to dance around its shoulders and its arm. Gives a long, low hiss back. The creature's roars. Oh gosh.
I'm hurt.
Talk about beating a dead horse.
Yeah, okay. Alright, Dustman robes. Cause we gotta look like a dustman. Thank you. Okay. F. Can I get an F in the chat? Alright. Alrighty, how do we get back out? I think it's just downstairs. Ooh, what's this? We're supposed to just... Remember, there's... Definitely... What's that? Ooh, what's that? If I go and touch that, are the skeletons gonna be mad at me? Crescent hatchet. Definitely possible. No, they aren't mad. Yay! I'm getting tired of holding it. Leave the skeleton in peace. We need to leave the building. There it is. Beautiful. Alright. Let's see, where were we going? I mean, we can always head over here first, because... Wait. Come on, move. Inventory. How is the Crescent Hatchet? 2 to 7 slashing. Usable by fighters only. Proficiency axes. I think I would like the Crescent Hatchet instead, because that does more damage. Those hive thugs will usually try and murder me if I get close. And let's see. Okay. The hive. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. Leave me alone, please. Actually, why is it still attacking me? No, thank you. Hey, there's a collector. This man is draped in filthy, tattered brown robes, long hood concealing most of his face from view. You see his eyes narrow beneath his hood. He takes a step back. What do ye want? I had some questions. Here is an eyebrow. I've some for ye, like what ye did want to know, and how badly did you want to know it? I am looking for a man named Farad. Look around ye, Cutter. I don't make enough jink to go lighten up the dock for nothing. It'll take a bit of coin if you wants the chant. I mean, I have 54 coppers, so I'm going to throw him 5. He studies the coins for a moment as they lay in his hand. He pockets them swiftly. Ask. Looking for a man named Farad. Farad? What about him? Do you know where he is? I know where the rat bastard isn't. He ain't where most of the collectors call Kip and Ragpick Square, but that he's close by there, somewhere in the chant. I'm also looking for a journal that I left. He just shakes his head, puzzled. Tell me about collectors. We make our living by dragging debtors off Sigil's Fair Street and hauling their lead-bottomed asses to the mortuary. Not the best way to earn a living, but it's a start. Is that all you wanted to know, Cutter? He looks at you oddly. Let's go. You seem suddenly wary. Fair odd. He spits, sneering contemptuously. Ragpicker squares is Shawgrave's, me boss's territory. You see, Ferret and his dogs came in a whiles back and tried to oust us. We fought 'em off, we did, so there's all in hiding somewhere now. We still catch one of his lads now and then round the square. Usually we turn 'em into a quick spot chink at the mortuary, the pike and swords. Okay, alrighty. Tell me about Sharegrave. He's me boss, cast a shadow a whole mess of collectors, he does. I'd stay away from him unless you got right's good cause to talk to the man. Never spoken with him personally myself. That's all I wish to know. Well, keep yourself safe, Cutter. If I find you on the streets, I'll be kind to your corpse. They're all just trying to get my attention, it sounds like. Well, alrighty then. Nothing in here. Harlot, Hive Dweller, the Black Abishai, Collector, Hive Thug. His motives don't sound very complex, to be honest. Oh, hello, Xander! Ah, shit, are you gonna attack me? I mean, do you want to? Because that's not gonna end up good for you. Hello, let's see, small building. Oh, this is just someone's house. Shoot. I mean, okay. Listen, it's your funeral.
Die. Damn.
Come on.
Die.
Listen, you're just gonna run like a little bitch. I know. See? Bam. Claw Charm. I'll take that. Oh, my inventory is full, damn. I don't really need this knife. Yeah, we don't need a knife. Let's take the Claw Charm, because that can also heal my... What? I don't know why it just deleted all your messages. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, the Abishai is aggroed. Okay, I'm sorry. There's a few words that I guess I put on here as a, what? You said the fuck word? Okay, alright. Give me a second. The Sammy Classic Sonic fan word. Alright, give me a second. There was... I did a thingy with Streamlabs to just kind of like remove a few words, but like I didn't mean to do it that much. Give me a second. We are just going to like chill there. So caps protection, word protection, restrict words from appearing on chat, I put on link protection. Are there like general, what? Use default blacklist. Have us remove... Oh, oh my gosh. Alright. It does. It does have a default thingy there that was on. I have just turned it off. Somebody say fuck. Let Xander say fuck.
I'm gone.
Maybe... Okay, it works. Arlo, is he gonna be mad at me? See a short, balding man standing in what serves to be the foyer's his ramshackle flophouse. His bushy brows are furrowed in concentration as he picks at what appears to be scabs on his large bulbous nose. Greetings. The man doesn't bother to look up. Instead, he continues to stare cross-eyed down at his own nose. Yeah, what do you want? I had some questions. Well, ain't that nice? He flashes you a sarcastic yellow-toothed smile. And I'm sure you'll find your answers someday, but I've got me a business to run, so if you don't want to bet, I suggest you pike off. All right. Sure you can, Burke, if you got a jink for it. Nobody puts up here free except for old Nestor over there, and that's 'cause no one's addle-coved enough to mess with him. Tell me about this, Nestor. Nestor's that barmy old sod in the corner over there. He hikes a thumb. He hikes a thumb over his shoulder towards the back of the room. Watch his step around him, Book. He's not on the right head. Always ratting his bone box about his fork and all. I wish someone would do us a favor and get rid of him. Why don't you get rid of him yourself? You don't think I've tried? And look what I gets for me effort. He leans back and points at the bleeding scabs on his nose. The balmy sod nearly bit me nose off. Get rid of him for you for a price. I'll tell you what, Cutter, if you can get rid of him for me, you can stay here for free as often as you like. Fair enough. I'll do it.
Journal.
Let's see. His name, is it Barriar? Is it this guy? Nestor. Yeah, alright. You see an aging man in soiled and tattered clothes, frantically pacing in the corner. You guys gays are having fun down there. A shock of filthy white hair sticks out in every direction, and his face, encrusted with dirt and streaks of dried blood, is covered with gray stubble. Every few seconds he stops pacing and flails about suddenly, muttering and cursing as if assaulted by some unseen foe. He does not seem to notice your approach. At the sound of your voice, the old loon whirls about to face you. His wide, staring eyes bulging in their sockets. He regards you for a brief moment, then returns to his raving. No, no, no! It's not you, ho-ho, but soon, yes, soon. Are you the one they call Nestor? The old man seems oblivious to your presence. Hoo-hoo-hoo! You'll come, yes, you'll come. And old Nestor will be waiting. Are you alright? No. Nestor's face turned beet red and his whole body shakes in protest. My fork! Fork. Fork. Can't go home without my fork. Nestor's friendly reaches a violent crescendo. Oh no. He begins hopping up and down maniacally, then suddenly stops, lowers his head, and runs headlong into a large wooden cupboard. Oh no, that stands against the back wall of the flophouse. The force of the impact knocks the old man flat on his back. After a few seconds, he stands back up, dazed expression on his face. Gone. Stolen. Can't go home without my fork. Stolen, say? Who took your fork? This is starting to shape up to be the absolute strangest side quest I've ever had, but listen, I'm here for it. Nestor stares at you for a long moment, then begins rummaging through the pockets of his filthy tunic. After a few seconds, he produces what appears to be a dismembered ear. Judging by the stench and color of the ear, you'd wager that the old loon has been toting around in his pocket for some time. You have my fork, don't you? Hoo-hoo! He holds the ear as if close to speaking to it. Bring back my fork. Fork, can't go home with fork said. Yes, print it. If I can find a fork, then will you leave? Waiting. Hoo-hoo! He shakes the air violently as he shouts into it. Until you bring it back, then I can go home. Right, well, I will try to find your fork, I guess. What's behind here? There's nothing. I'm just gonna... Let's see, Barriar. You see a tall figure of a creature standing before you. The lower portion of his body resembles that of a goat. However, just above its powerful forelegs, its shape takes on a more human appearance, with a man's torso, arms, and heads, all of which are covered in polished armor. The creature's eyes are closed and appears to be sleeping. I think this is a Cardinal? The creature snorts briefly, but its eyes remain shut. Apparently, it is not a light sleeper. Let's see. Is there any fork here? How about... Hive Dweller. Is that, like, I feel like Nest... Look, nope. Alright. I guess... I mean, there's nothing else here. Maybe I should tell Arlo about the fork. Sorry to disturb you. Farewell. Alright. Hive Tout. I don't know what that means. Is there any other... Oh, hey. There's a spot. Ooh, gosh. Let's see if we can get past this guy quickly. Oh, no. No. Alright.
Death's come for the bill. You know, Chief, you snore. Really loud.
Can I get an F in the chat?
I'm gone.
Oh, my gosh. That's just a guy who's just gonna straight up murder me every single time, I guess. Thank you. Heavens. Do not go near the Black Abishai after you have aggravated him. I guess Morty is correct. But yeah, like this game has fantastic dialogue. I've got like the what's that? Oh, it's just cleaning your axe. I don't care about that. I mean, I think it was only like 2.5 hours that we streamed on Tuesday. To like, what? What's that? Gimme. Oh, it's just Dustman robes. Do I have Dustman robes? I think so. But like the writing of the intro to this is just like absolutely fantastic, and I loved like almost every single moment of it. There's a few moments where you're just like, ah, yes, this game came out in the 80s, or the 90s. I don't actually remember. Let me just Google it. Planescape Torment. Planescape Torment video game. Came out in the 90s, the late 90s, 1999. And it's definitely like a product of its time. Oh, are you kidding me? There's another one? Fine. I guess we're just gonna go around this way. There's a second one? Are you kidding me? Well, here's the thing. There's a few words that I feel like are a little questionable. And at one point, one of the NPCs, kind of like did like slaying of the R slur, so that was cool. But like, I mean, I feel it's not like frequent enough, and I'm working on like making it so like that doesn't actually happen anymore. Because like honestly, the game files themselves, the entire script is just in the game files as like a text document, I think. Tay was talking about it just like I think on Tuesday. And we can just like edit it like pretty easily. I think so? I think Tay is still here. Yeah, she is. Listen, Xander, it's a product of its time in more ways than one. Let's see, is there anybody interesting who I am looking for? Oh, those thugs. It's not plain text, apparently. Chick is binary, but it's still not too bad. The person that came in to my stream on Tuesday just said that it was pretty easy. But, oh, come on, just attack.
Damn it.
Is there a way to, like, auto-attack?
I'm hurt.
Oh, gosh.
How many times must this fool die?
Gosh, I love Morty.
Like I've been strained through someone's bowels.
Whatever. I mean, like, it's not...
Done.
But yeah, so the base idea behind Planescape is, I mean, all things considered, I wouldn't be surprised if it was just a couple steps away from being plain text. I mean, yeah, it's what did they call it? It was an Infinity Engine RPG from the 90s, which is just, it's, I don't really think that they were coded very well. I don't know anything about video games. So now it sounds like it's a fun time to use search and replace for gamer words. Exactly. There's going to be no heated gamer moments on this stream. Absolutely none whatsoever. Oh, hello, giant skeleton. Miss. Just a bunch of misses. Critical hit. Nice. Critical miss. There we go. Beautiful. Well, let's see here. I set up a thing with Cloudbot, which I think should be watching this stream. There we go. And if I do something like this, what is it? Bam. What are the other commands that I gave it? Let's see. I think I added. Yeah. All right. Watch this.
Done.
I don't know. I just think what would Hatsune Miku do is just something that's incredibly hilarious. Just kind of like something that you ask yourself, just like if you need help. It's just, what would Hatsune Miku, creator of Minecraft, do? I mean, I think I have a Discord server, but it's like it's a little personal. You know what? That's correct. That should happen. Also, I love the skeleton who's just moonwalking and slashing a couple times. It's really great. Ooh, bandages. Oh no, I was testing the limits of my power. I mean, there's a point system as well that I have implemented. Oh, shoot, that's right. I need to change what it was named. You don't have any store items, modules, loyalty. That's right. Because the thing is, I added a point system. And okay, yeah, save settings. I don't remember how it is that people check it. But the system that it was based off of is called motives. Because I was thinking about that. Oops. Because I would like to at some point stream the Zero Escape series. Is it points, I think? There.
Done.
Oh, damn. Set off a trap. Yeah, you can just type !points, and right now there isn't really like anything that it does. Because my girlfriend Clara, who I was working with on this, I say working with, in kind of like a loose way, that I asked her how she did a lot of the stuff, and she's like, oh, it's this thing called DeepBot that I paid money for years ago.
I'm hurt.
And I was like, ah, okay. I'm not sure if I want to pay money for it right now, because I'm still like trying to get in like the swing of things. Mausoleum.
All right.
Oh gosh.
I'm hurt.
Come on, let's see. Inventory. Do I have the bloodshot clot charm? We should move. Oh, really? They have to be like. Oh, because they're two different charms. Clot charm. Let's see. Bandages. The left arm. Rusty dagger. Knives. I mean, do we really need these? Yeah.
Damn it.
There we go.
Did you see that?
Because the clot charms and the heart charms, I use Phantom Bot. Yeah. And bam. Let's see, skeleton worker. I don't know what Phantom Bot is. Silvering, does that do anything? The simple band has no oh gosh. It just does nothing. Alright, cool. What's FOSS? Is that friends of superior size? Let's see. Is there like a map key? Oh, there is! That's cool. Oh, hello, giant skeleton. Thank you, giant. Free and open source software. There we go. I mean, I don't know if...
Give me a hand here.
Yeah. Here you go, Mort.
Your jaw is hanging on by a thread. Would you give me a hand here?
Oh, oops. Can you both attack, please? Thank you. Phantom Boss costs $0, but you have to host it yourself. Yeah, see, I don't know how to do that. There we go. Sebi's here now. Oh! I do love me a Sebi. There we go. He is down. And that viewer last time telling me that, I think I'm just gonna, he's screaming at the monitor. That does sound like Sebi. Oh no, it's the Necromancer. Strahan Runeshadow. Now that's a fantasy-ass name. You see a mid-sized man in long robes of deep black. His hair is neatly coiffed and an impeccably trimmed goatee complements his handsome features. Noticing your arrival, he puts down the book he was writing in and strides confidently over to you, smiling. Impressive. I must admit, I never thought you'd make it this far. Oh, that's an amazing line. I'm glad to have disappointed you. Are you the one responsible for all the Walking Dead? Who I am is of no consequence to you. What I want is the question that should concern you most. As he speaks, he looks you up and down as if somewhat fascinated by you. Very well, what do you want? He takes a step back and cocks an eyebrow. I want your blood. Is that some kind of threat? The man starts to answer but stops himself abruptly. An evil smile spreads across his face, and he begins to laugh. Yes, ha ha ha! I suppose it is. Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! He continues to laugh even harder at his own private joke. You notice that his hands have begun to move at his sides. Slowly they fit back and forth, tracing intricate patterns in the air. I was really hoping that there would be like a non-violent version of this fight. Why is he just kind of like...
Damn it. My jaw is hanging on my throat.
We're gonna die. Oh gosh, this is very loud. Oh, I'm gonna get murdered. Yeah.
I'm sick of dragging your corpse back here with my teeth.
Huh. That's fun. Oh no, he's gonna die. Is he okay? Is Mort okay? I hope he's okay. Quick weapon. He just bites. I love that. He just do a big chomp.
Done.
He does a big chompy. That's it. Well, let's just go down the stairs here. Yeah, see, like this is like a game that I've been wanting to like play for so long. I mean, not really like so long. Ever since Dice Funk season 6, I think started.
This is probably the worst place we can be in Sigil at the worst time.
Well, this thug is near death. I'm just gonna finish the job, I guess. Yeah, like, okay, what do you got? Just a rusty dagger and dustman robes? Are you serious? Why do you have dustman robes? That honest-to-goodness sound like something a 13-year-old who's new to role-playing his first OC would say. Like, that whole exchange is incredible. Honestly, like, yeah, it was kind of amazing. Is there a way to, like... Let's see, game paused. Because I want to, like, heal him up. Select special ability. We have no special abilities. Hive Dwellers. Have I gone through this door? This is just someone's house. Right. I love chasing down people in SRPGs like this. Just imagine the Alex Jones meme. Oh, gosh. Invoking the name of that scoundrel. Get back here, you coward. Okay. I mean, how do I just, like, kind of...
What's up? Yeah.
Like, how do I rest? Rest party. That's too dangerous to rest here. Fair enough.
Probably the worst place we can be in Sigil at the worst time.
Yeah. Beat your ass, you son of a bitch. Okay, I mean, like, I guess... I wonder how much it costs to stay... But I need to find the dude's... Okay, come on. Come on.
I'm gone.
Come on, you don't... Obviously now we have to put Alex Jones memes into the enemy dialogue here. Come on, you're not... Come on, just attack.
I'm hurt.
Just attack, just hit them. Just hit them, forehead.
Damn.
Ah, great.
Damn it!
I hope he doesn't lose his memories this time.
Feels like I've been through a shredder.
Well, I mean, the cool thing about this game is that you don't lose anything upon dying. Because of this cool concept in Planescape called, like, as long as you want to live, you will survive, which just makes me think that millennials just go here and then they die once and then never come back. But let's see. I guess we should probably head up to this place. Oh heavens. Let's see. I'm gonna turn up the brightness on this, maybe. Yeah. Grayscale on pause, highlight suspected. Sorry. Because I'm looking at this stream, and I like how extremely 80s action heroes the protagonist sounds. Yeah, okay. Okay, I think, yeah, that looks much better. Alright. Sorry about that. I didn't realize just how absolutely terrible, the lighting... Oh, wow, now this is too much. Oh, gosh. There we go. Barriar. I wonder how much does it cost to rest here? Could I rest here? Give him 5 coppers. Rest. Those graphic stats are incredible. Thank you. I'm very proud of my graphics. Why is he not rested? You must obtain permission to rest here. Okay, fine, I guess. I would like Mort to be restored, thank you. A knife and a bronze ring. Is there like a place for me to sell them here? I haven't gone up here yet. Collectors. There's a lot of collectors here. Okay. Collectors, in case you aren't aware, in Planescape are these guys that kind of just, like, scoop up dead bodies and give them to the mortuary, so the place where I keep waking up when I die, and those collectors get money for bringing in corpses. But the thing is about Planescape is that I don't know if it's been brought up yet, I don't think so, but is that this is like actual canon Dungeons and Dragons lore. This is like the elemental plane of earth, water, fire, air, the material plane, the ethereal plane, the astral plane. Like in the spell Blink in 50, it talks about like going to the astral plane. Misty Step, it talks about it as well, I think. And then there's, like, Bitopia, there's the Abyss, there's a bunch of other places whose name I don't entirely remember. And this is, like, the place where all the afterlife goes. There's probably, like, a diagram that could be, like, inserted into the chat somewhere, of, like, the entire planes, but it doesn't really matter. And the thing is that we're in a place called Sigil. Sigil is okay, so... the way... Oh, gosh. No. All right, so the way Sigil works is that there is, like, this hub plane where every single archway, every single doorway, it has a key, it has a lock. There's, like, this old lady who starts going off on about it in the main area. Um, and she's like, every single doorway, a key could be an emotion. It could just be like an object, could be a teddy bear. And every single one of those places, these doorways, these keys, goes to like another plane or something. So like when we're walking into, if we can just go back to the main hub area, this place, for instance, this is an archway. This is a doorway, and I can just walk through here. And suddenly I am somewhere else.
All right.
This is the idea behind Planescape. And Sigil is a place that exists on top of an infinitely tall tower. It's the city on top of the infinitely tall tower. And I know what you're saying. That doesn't make sense because an infinitely tall tower doesn't have a top. Well then, welcome to Planescape. That's just Planescape, bitch. How are we on XP? I don't know. Titans that vor you. Hey Twitch, how do I ban other mods?
Damn.
No. Planescape is like, I don't know, I got really into the setting, when I started listening to this Dice Funk podcast. Incredibly good podcast. Come on, just die. These are just skeletons. Just die. Please, I beg of you. Just.
I'm hurt.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna die to these skeletons.
All right.
Nope. You know what? Not today. Come on, just one more hit. Just one more hit. Come on. There we go. Bite, melee attack. Action plus 16 to hit. Reach 10 feet. One target, hit 36. So I do not if the target is a creature. Use your sizes. The swallow target, along with everything it's wearing and carrying, appears in unoccupied space on the floor of the Astral Dreadnought, Demiplane, or Donjon. Yeah, that's Planescape, bitch.
All right.
I mean, listen, there are several monsters that vor you entirely, but not many of them just kind of like immediately put you out on the astral plane. Hey, what's here? Can I rest here? It is too dangerous to rest here. What if we just kind of like chill for a second? I mean, if we're being like 100% honest about Dungeons and Dragons and how horny it is, like almost every single monster in the 5th E monster manual is just hot. Like that's not even like me giving an opinion. It's just like a fact. All of the monsters inside the monster manual are hot. Like, if you have a monster manual close by to you, go there and look up a picture of the Harpy or the Medusa, and then look at the 3.5 edition version of the Harpy or Medusa, and you will see a literal glow up for this. And it's just absolutely wild. I think I'm definitely... You know what? Yeah, I am underleveled for this. You know what? That guy was right. Oh, gosh.
Talk about beating a dead horse.
Walks out of the room. Immediately dies.
Watching over you and go relieve myself.
Alright. Great. Well, you know what? Is there... There has to be a way to get more at that skeleton body. There has to be a way to get more at that skeleton body. Like, I have killed one of these giant skeletons. But I don't have enough strength for it, if I'm being honest here. Astral Dreadnoughts are fun, though, because after they vor you, you have to beat a dungeon to escape. It's like the perfect plot hook. You just send an Astral Dreadnought after someone, and then they're dead. So I need to find, like, a merchant or something to start selling a bunch of my bullshit at. Pull your heels, Cutter. Hive Thug, Harlot, Hive Thug. I mean, maybe if we just kind of like... Oh, do some people want to fight me? Oh, okay. I mean, you're gonna die, you know. Nice! Money! Frightened Hive Dweller. Hey.
What?
Hey, dude.
Okay.
Hey, talk to me, please. You see a man in tattered clothing. He approaches him. He stops him, begins to look around, frightened. This man looks startled and takes a step back. What you been wanting, Cutter? His voice is shaky and he seems taken aback by your scars. I have nothing on me, so I don't, and my rags aren't worth the trouble. Calm yourself. I'm not here to rob you. I have some questions. He keeps a still distance. As if expecting something to step outside. Questions, she said. And what might these questions be? I've seen a journal. You missed it. You're missing a what? No idea where you find such a thing, Cutter. Can you tell me about the city? Can you tell me about the Lady of Pain? I feel like I'm just gonna die if I say that. Mistress of Sigil? You've not heard of her. You must be blessed or more clueless, and know little about Sigil indeed. He laughs weaky. Lady's word's law here in Sigil. He thinks for a moment, except she don't say much. Dead silent she is, actually. What else can you tell me about this lady? He looks at you warily. Don't want to be talking too much about her, Cuddy. You don't want to cross her shadow, nor be singing her praises, all right? Now let's say no more about it. Rattling your bone box about the lady is dim indeed. Do you know someone named Farrad? Name's not one I know, Cutter. Who's he? Collector, I think. Well, then he most likely has Kip in Ragpicker Square, then. You might want to look there during the day, that is. Not a nice place at night. Some other questions. And you told me about the city. What do you want to know about Sigil? Where is Sigil? Center of the plains to here, tell. Don't know from experience. Imagine every place touches here, one way or another. Not all of Sigil is ugly as you see here, either. He told me about Sigil. The city of doors, the cage, place where all doors lead to and from, center of the plains, and gets most of the backwash from all plains, too. Some say this is where everybody ends up at one point or another. City of doors? You see, Cutter, the city is... He frowns as if he struggles with the word. The city's got a batch of doors scattered through it, and you see the doors. He frowns again, then sighs. The doors... Let me write on my bone box so it'll make more sense. You see, there's doors all over Sigil, but they don't always look like doors. They're more like portals, eh? And they can just be just about anything. A window frame, or a picture frame, an archway, a barrel hoop, a space between a table's legs, or a statue's legs. And you're saying these things are doors. Doors, portals can be anything. Things closed on all sides. It's hard to tell where they are, unless you get the key to the door. That's how you get here, Cutter, through a door. So there's all these doors in the city. Where do they go to? Doors can go to anywhere, Cutter. This is exactly what I was talking about. Okay. They don't even lead to, some don't even lead to the same place twice. You see, such is the way and numbers of the doors that they lead to almost anywhere in the plains, anywhere. It's just that there's so damnable many of them. It's hard finding one that doesn't take you right to where you want to go. Before you asked if I came through one of these doors, what made you say that? Well, you don't act like you're from around Sigil. Where are these keys I mentioned? Each door's got a key which makes it open. Most times you won't even know a door's around you unless you got the key. Then the door opens and you can step through and take your chances. Trick is, you know how I was saying that doors can be anything. Well, so can keys. They could be a tune you hum to yourself near the door, a thought you'd be having about pastries, or a little jig you do. Or maybe the key's like an object, like a piece of glass or cobblestone, or maybe a broken tooth or something. Sounds pretty confusing. You get used to it, you do. There you go. Cuddy, you might think you could spare a few coppers for blood you helped on your way. Not many around here do that for a fella. Enough for a man to wet his tongue after all you're talking. I've got 63, whatever. He glances around to see if anyone saw that exchange, then tucks a jink into the folds of his robe. Thank you kindly, Cutter. May the lady's shadow pass by ye.
All right.
Oh, hey, you wanna fight? I'll bash your fucking head in, I swear on me mom. There's just a little... Let's see. Those are just more dustman robes. Why are all these guys carrying dustman's robe? Bane the Sender. See, heavyset man. You having a fucking laugh, mate? You see a heavyset man with sharp features and a pained expression. Despite his huge frame, however, he has an effeminate look about him. And unlike other residents you've seen, he looks to have bathed recently. As you approach, he looks up hopefully and calls out in a high voice, "Craddock, good sir?" What? His hopeful expression dies as he sees your face. "Thousand apologies, good sir, if I have given offense." Gives a slight bow. "I am called Bane the Sender, third child of Bane the Sender, and one of the many runners in the employ of the House of Senders. No apologies necessary. What do you want?" "1,000 apologies for troubling you such a trivial matter, but I see Craddock, an overseer in the hive." I am having a fucking laugh. Bane looks like he is in pain, but alas, he eludes me. He looks at you hopefully again. "Could it be you have heard such a man?" "I'm sorry, I haven't." Bane gives a deep sigh. "I am bound to deliver a message to him, and as yet, fortune has not chosen to favor me." There. Bane's face lights up like a lantern. "Oh, fortunate day for Bane in the House of Senders. Any assistance you could provide would be most welcome. If you can find this Craddock and pass along the message, I shall see to it that you are paid for your troubles." Alright, what's the message? Bane recites the message almost like a mantra. "The shipment must be incursed by the third day or there will be a penalty." Bane frowns. "I'm told that Craddock will know the shipment to which the message pertains. If I see Craddock, I will pass along the message. Is there anything you can tell me about him before I might go help me find them?" "He is said to be a giant of a man, stern of features that he is, an overseer in one of the hive marketplaces. Alas, I know little else than that, good sir."
Updated
Right.
my journal.
New quest.
Done.
I have a lot of those. Not many leads, but hey. Let's see. This area. I mean, let's see if we can, like, actually get to, like, a marketplace, because I just, like, have a bunch of rings that I would love to sell for gold. Oh, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
I'm gone.
The Hive. Oh, heck, the Hive Marketplace. That's what they were just talking about, right? Rags. Hive Merchant. Okay. What do you have? Manner of delicacies to light your palate. Purchase something. I'll try some shift spice. Wet your fingertip and place it into spice and simply link your finger. Each tastes slightly different. Try some. You finish the entire packet in a manner of 9 or 10 licks. As promised, each taste provided you a different flavor. Oh, that was just 5 copper. That's kind of interesting. I mean, like, how do I sell things? How do I just dump my inventory on one of these folks? You see a spindly-looking merchant with a brush of gray and red stubble across his chin. He wears several layers of brightly colored robes, so much that he looks like a flag with arms and legs. He is shaking slightly as you watch. "I, Gisquirrel." He bows and spreads his trembling hands. As he does, you notice his hands and forearms are a twisted mass black of scar tissue. As if they were once badly burned. Let's ignore them. He's probably sensitive about it. "Gisquirrel by cloth." Gisquirrel's voice ticks like a clock, flat and measured. "Gisquirel sell cloth, washcloth, men cloth, and..." He gestures at the layers of clothing with his shaking hands. "Wear cloth. Can I see what you have?" I think this is what is in my inventory. The job. I think I'm just gonna buy a bunch. Slots, 20 out of 20. Right, these are those old games that give you, like, an inventory list. Old games. Inventory limits. The toothless old crone reeks of fish and brine. Spying your approach, she gives you a wide pink smile. "Fish, my child? Fish heads, mayhaps?" "Child? Hardly. Oh, yes, yes, but a child ye are to my years. Hee, youngsters." She shovels up to you. The fish stink is nearly overpowering. The old woman squints to your face first. "Oh my, how many years have those eyes seen?" "I do not know. How many do you think?" Don't know too many, I'd say, but no matter. She leans close to whisper into your ear. It won't do to rattle the passerby. Let's keep it our little secret. She resumes her normal tone of voice. So fish, my child? Hee hee. She pokes you in the belly. What are you offering, exactly? Well, fish, my silly child. Fish of all sorts, and fish heads for those too short of jink for the whole ones. Teeny tiny fish heads. Hee hee. I don't need fish, but I have questions. She shakes her little wrinkled head. No answers, have I? Only fish. Oh, that's so good. Is there anybody else who's named Lim Lim? Lim Lim? What's a Lim Lim?
Done.
What's a Lim Lim? It's odd-looking creatures. Appears both insect and animal in origin. Its legs are oversized, but its arms are small, nearly vestigial, and a brightly speckled half shell runs down its back. It sports twin pairs of insect-like wings and tiny black eyes and a mouth that always appears to be smiling gleefully. We can either pet the Lim Lim, kick the Lim Lim, or leave the Lim Lim alone. Peel. This is just Kirby. Puyo Puyo! The Lim Lim bounces about merrily, its wings buzzing. It seems to enjoy the affection immensely. I'll pet it more. Bounces about merrily, its wings buzzing. Leave it alone. Alright. Profia. She's a named character. Alright. The grim-looking woman spares you only a brief glance before returning to her rant on top of the stage. She has a powerful voice that carries across the marketplace, even cutting through the noise of the merchants around the surrounding foot traffic. I foresee the end. Oh, okay. A great darkness shall fall. She's just a gal who's prophesying the end times. Okay. See a thin, yellow-skinned humanoid covered with a variety of dazzling tattoos. His eyebrows have been accented with black charcoal lines, and his teeth are filed to points. He sees you and waves you over, rattling his dice in hand. Greetings. He displays a feral, shark-toothed grin. His eyes are like shiny black orbs. His voice is low and raspy. Gahoa greets you. As well, you have come to play game, yes? Yeah, sure. Gahoa reaches into tunic and pulls out his coin. This coin, your coin. He places it at a feast and pulls out another. This coin, Gaha's. He places it at his own feet, then holds up 2 dice between his thumb. The dice, we both roll 1, yes? You roll higher, both coins. He snatches up coins from the ground and proffers them to you. Yours. Gahoa, roll higher. He quickly tucks the coppers back into his tunics. Mine, neither roll higher. The coins stay for another roll. Let's do 5 coppers. You both throw the dice until you roll higher. You pick up the coins, and put them away. Gahoa frowning. It is enough for now. Perhaps we shall play again later, you and I. Well, that's kind of nice. Still know where I can send these useless rings. Craddock! Hey, I need that guy. You see a huge man watching the area with a tight-lipped frown. He unlikely has bearing a heavy load on his shoulders. The unpleasant smell of sweat and dirt wafts from his clothes. Greetings. Man glances down at you and his frown deepens. Aye, what are you sniffing around here for? You Craddock? Mayhaps. He studies your face as if trying to call him. If I am, what be it to ye? I come with a message from Bane the Sender. The message states the shipment must be incursed by the 3rd day or there will be a penalty. By the hells, can they be such fools that they think we can miracle it there? Alright, your message has found its way to the right ears for all the good it will do. What's the problem? Look around ye. Craddock nods to laborers in the market. These laggards and half-wit can barely keep up with the load as it stands, and now needs doing it in half the time? Do you need any help? Tell you what, I need all my men to show up for work. J.L.I.'s gone missing since this morning, and I need him back now. The hive-bred goat is probably passed out on the streets somewhere, by the smoldering corpse where he should be here helping us. Worthless sod. I could go find him for you for a price. Craddock is silent for a moment, then nods. Aye, ye find July. You tell him to drag his worthless bub-written hide here. I'll pay you for your trouble when you've found him. Now get! Said he's by the smoldering corpse. South and east from here. Head through the southeast gate, then head east for about a block. It's got a mess of drunks outside. Can't miss it. Alright. South, then east from here. Hive Thug. Sleeping Company, Ashmantle, more Abishais? Okay, Meridiam. The old woman stands silently by the wall, staring off into the distance. She seems to be unconcerned with the flow of traffic around her, and clutches a wooden pole from which dozens of small fish are hanging. Greetings. Oh, hello, sir. She squints at you for a moment, trying to discern your identity. Oh my, here I was thinking, ye one of me regular customers. She proffers her fish pole. No, tuna, sir. Mackerel, sea cucumber? No, thanks. Farewell. Let's see. Where is Mort? Why are you still over here? Okay,
Good as done.
there. South then east, they said. Is someone... Are you seriously doing this? Fine. You know what?
Damn.
Die. Get back here, coward. There we go. Oh, wow, that was 12 damage. That's so much damage. Oh my gosh. Come on, get here. Baked raises, 2 for 3 copper. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Oops. Let's pop those bandages there. The embalming fluid, I think, heals me. Yeah, it does. Come on. Oh, come on. Get back here. Oh no, I'm surrounded.
I'm hurt.
Yeah, you are. I know you are. Heavens. Mort, can you maybe... Oh, hey. Dirty Rat Charm.
I'm hurt.
Select item. Hoomst.
What's up?
Oh, come on, Mort.
See that?
Did Mort just, like, solo those guys? Holy shit.
All right.
Mort too strong. I mean, listen. I will fight you if you want me to. You're gonna die, though. You will die. Listen. Listen. Powerful skull. He is the strongest skull. The strongest skull in all of Sigil. Oh, no, that's... Oh, come on! This is a little ridiculous. Can I think this is southeast? Mort OP, please nerf. The Hive. Okay. We are caught your heels here. What's it? Hive Thug. Yep, just more Hive Thugs, really. Really? Let's see. I'm looking for a bunch of drunks. Where's... Oh, hey, there's a drunk. Are there more? Angry Hive Dweller, a Harlot, more Harlots. Harlots. There's a lot of harlots here. Barking Wilder. That's kind of like an interesting name. This wild-eyed man is hunched over, snarling and giving low growls. Oh, it's literal. He's a long, stringy mustache, caked with grease and sweat, and the tip of his mustache droops somewhat as it becomes tangled in his ragged beard. The man stops in mid-snarl as he reaches up to part the curtain of hair that covers his eyes. As his withered hand pulls away his dirty locks, several strange peace-colored bugs fall from his hair and scatter across the cobbles. Behind the cloak of hair, the man's flesh is moon-pale, creased with wrinkles. His thick, bushy mustache forms a V as he stares at you. "Hand me take the moonfly, too?" "Take your hand and moon's snoom... Noom?" The man frowns, his eyebrows tilt upwards in a reverse V, creating a bizarre expression. You have no idea how he accomplished the facial expression, but it makes you uncomfortable watching the muscles beneath his face shift into the new pattern. You can't tell whether he's angry, curious, both, or neither. "Singed kiss speak, a man answers, prefer a wood woman heart." A single kiss speaks a woman's heart, but a man's answer is what you would prefer? No. Is this saying what I think it is? Oh, woo! A single kiss speaks a woman's heart, but a man's answer is what you would prefer. The man seems mesmerized by your voice. With every word you speak, a light flickers in his eyes. "Barking welder, am I? I am. Wanting, asking, may you may? You may and I will. Who or what are you?" "Chaos," he stutters out the word as if having difficulty getting his tongue around it. Oh, this is the Chaositex. Some say Chaositex. I say Si Titsai Soaks. Chaos men no, nem no, men yes. Three no's make a yes. He hunches down on his knees and begins to rock back and forth, singing like a child, like soprano. Chaos man, hop along home. A faction it is, yet we are alone." Yeah, this is the Chaositex that are literally just the, basically just a bunch of edgy goths. So you are one of the Chaos Men. Very well, I had questions. He claps his hand delightedly like a child at a festival, then gives a howling shout. Question! I'm looking for a man named Farad. Do you know of him?" Barking Wilder shrugs, then responds a sing-song voice. Fair odd, not fair, not odd, lost not, help not." He growls to himself as if to clear his throat. "Maybe you lose him first, then ask me, then fair odds it will be." To lose him, I'd have to find him first. And I had some other questions. "Do not shun this question. Are you one of the Chaos Men?" "Alright, yeah. Farewell then." "Well, that's a tree with one snapped branch too many," Mort rolls his eyes. "No sense chatting with Chaositex, Chief. They're a Barney bunch. Whoop. They're a faction who don't have any rules, except they keep one thought in their head for too long. They're sometimes called Chaos Men. No need to explain why. How do they get members? They just seem to attract members like flies. Well, members that are crazy or chaotic enough, I suppose. I don't think they have any recruiters, though you really can't say anything about them for sure." Lots of harlots, I see.
All right.
Starved dog barking thug. Alright. Is this the bar that I'm looking for? Fell's Tattoo Parlor. No. You see a Dabus, but something about it strikes you odd. It has the same shock of white hair, the same greenish cast to its skin, the same pair of goat horns. Then you suddenly realize this one is walking on the ground, not floating. For some reason, that makes you uneasy. The Dabus waits. Who are you? The Dabus inclines its head slightly. A lone symbol appears above its head. It's blurry at first, then resolves into a white oval with a black lightning bolt through it. For some reason, you know the Dabus has a name. Its name is Fell. I feel like I know you, Fell. Fell bows reverently, and a stream of symbols begin to swirl about his head, rotating clockwise, then counterclockwise. You have to guess at some of the symbols, but you think he said something about this not being the first time you have come to this place. Do you know who I am? Another series of symbols materializes quickly and sharply into focus across the Fell's head. These symbols are not as difficult as the others. You think he said he knows you, but he cannot say any more than that. What lies beyond this curtain, Fell? Caravan train of symbols. slowly materializes around Fel one by one. You think he is saying it is a gallery of some sort, a gallery of you. The next part is difficult to translate, but you think that Fel says he is sad for you? Another caravan of symbols forms around Fel, this time forming a circle. He says something about you being marked and tormented. There's another section you cannot translate, then the last portion seems to be something about you enduring pain. What do you mean? A long string of rebuses appears above the Fel's head, then surrounds his arms like manacles. He seems to be saying he admires you for enduring losses. Go on. Long string of rebuses, then falling, covering him like a cloak. He seems to be saying these losses cover your life and your other lives. You're not certain what the other symbols surrounding this message mean. Anything else you can tell me? Brief series of paper-thin rebuses appear in an orderly row next to Fel, then vanish into glowing motes. You think he just warned you not to sign anything during your travels. I think he's warning me about the sanctuary contract. Very well. Truth. Let's see. Another series of rebus is forming a spiral. They have the texture of a question about them. You think he asked you if you feel whole. I don't. In fact, ever since I woke up in the mortuary, I feel like something's missing, something inside. Fel nods, and a series of symbols materialize in a halo around you. You think he is telling you to keep faith. What is this place? This must take several moments. You're guessing at some point, but you think he's an artist, and that this is a tattoo parlor. Oh, these are all very expensive. Oh, these are very, very expensive indeed. Oh gosh, I cannot buy these for a while, I guess.
Done.
It's a gallery. Sign is a hollow beast, the tiny demons on set. Dine shows black rivers, whose courses divide, cross, and flow into each other. Human skin has been stretched across these wooden frames. The skins are covered with tattoos. Oh, that's cool. We're leaving now. Kinda creepy, but okay.
All right.
That definitely wasn't a bar. We're looking for Geli. I think. This looks like a mausoleum. A painted door. When you first took to be a door in this archway is actually a painting. The artist has made use of the shadows of the overhanging arch and some subtle texturing effects to give the door the illusion of substance. Examine the door. Other than the skill of the artist, there's nothing remarkable about the painting. The door has been painted on a rough stone wall, and you can feel the stone and mortar beneath the wooden texture. That's probably an archway of sorts when I have the right key. Harlot, angry hive dweller, starved, barking dog thug. Are you going to fight me? Please do not fight me. Mourns for trees. Hey, let's talk to him. You see a tired, sorrowful-looking man who gazing at the ash-dead tree in front of him. He's mumbling to himself and tapping his chin as if trying to figure something out. Occasionally, he shakes his head sadly. He seems momentarily startled as you interrupt his train of thought. He speaks a calm, unhurried tone, but one full of sadness. Oh, greetings to you too, friend. How's this day find you? It finds me well. It finds me miserable. Does it matter? Never mind that for now. It finds me miserable. He seems to become even more downhearted. That's too bad, friend. Sorry to hear that. Hope your fortune improves. He seems about to turn back to the tree. How's this day find you? He shrugs slightly and proffers a bit of a smile. Fortune finds me well, though I'm saddened just the same. Why's that? He pats the tree beside him. It's the trees here in the hive. They're dying, friend, and no one cares. Seeing the look on your face, he holds his hands up as if to silence you for a moment. May not matter to some, but it is important to me. I feel it is a shame to see the last tatters of life and beauty in this ward left, uncared for, to die. Can you understand that, friends? Yes, you're right, it's a sad thing. He seems surprised and blurts out, Really? Oh, I mean, wonderful. Perhaps you would... He pauses and seems suddenly suspicious. He recomposes himself, speaking in his usual slow manner. In any case, that's good. I suppose you have some questions for me. Who are you? I am called Mourns for Trees by the people here, friend. He passed the tree beside him. It's the trees here in the hive. They're dying, friend, and no one cares. And, why are all the trees dying? Just look at your surrounding, friends. Can you imagine anything having an easy life here? Besides, the wretched conditions, the Dabus rarely come to this part of Sigil. The Dabus? You know Dabus, surely you've seen them. They're the lady's servants, they care for the city. Some parts of it more than others, of course. Why didn't they come here often? The hive's a dangerous place, but that's not it. The Dabus have the lady watching over them, and no one's foolish to tangle with her friend. I suppose it's really on account of Fell. Who's Fell? He's, well, friend. I'll just say he's the only Dabus that doesn't serve the lady. I don't know the whole dark of it, as they say, but he's shunned by his fellows and lives here alone in the hive. He runs a tattoo parlor, but most of Sigil is wary of the place. Sort of wary of? Well, friends, since he turned on the lady, most people think it's just a matter of time before her shadow falls on him. No one wants to be about when and if that happens. You know, have any other ideas to how he's shunned? Like I said, friend, I'm not too sure. I've only heard vague rumors about him being on the wrong side of the issue, and some power decided to butt heads with the lady. You could always try and ask him, friend. I'm told he's friendly enough, if not a little odd. Some power. A deity? Friend? A god? Normally the lady has no problems with the likes of them, as she keeps their lot out of Sigil entirely. His name was Asokar. Eoskar. I don't know much else about the affair. His name was? As I understand it, the lady destroyed him. I wouldn't forget that, if you were to ever consider messing about with her servants. That's all I wish to know. Farewell. Please, someone, my sister. It's a damsel in distress. That's literally their name. It's just damsel in distress. Alright, cool. You see a pretty young woman. Her hair is in disarray, and the bodice of her dress is torn. She looks about in desperation and then notices you. Greetings. She runs up to you and grabs your arm. You notice the front of her dress is stained with blood. Help me, Cutter, please. They're killing my sister. I'll help you. Take me to her. I have a feeling that this is a trap. A look of relief washes over her face. She tugs at your arm. This way, Cutter. Why is Mort not coming with me? Yeah, see, like, that was definitely a trap.
Sure, why not?
I'm hurt.
Gonna get murdered.
Great. I hope he doesn't lose his memories this time.
Feels like I've been through a shredder.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I was just mostly curious. I had a feeling that was a trap. Am I still... Let's see here. What is the sheet? There we go. True neutral, maximum hit points, still my stats are the same. How much? I still need 6,000 XP before I level up.
What? Sure, why not?
All right.
I would... Gosh, this is,
All right.
okay. What have I done? Oh no.
I'm gone.
I have changed the game to some kind of mode. And I'm gonna be honest, I kind of like it better this way. Because the camera follows your character, instead of me having to, like, move everything around. That's a lot nicer. We were down over here, I believe. Can we please not be attacked by the Ashikai? Thank you. Thank you, Planescape. Very cool. Githrazi town person. There's Githrazi here? Interesting. I didn't know there were Githrazi in this game. Oh, this is just a guy. This is literally just a person's house. I was here before. Cool your heels there, Cutter. Let's see. Is this a drunk? This is just some guy's house.
All right.
There's just so many of people's houses here, and their doors are like wide open. Tout, I'll get you where you go and only 1 copper. You can company cutter. Is this the bar? I would like this to be the bar. House of Vermin and Disease Control. That is the exact opposite of a bar. You see a squat man with a rash skin and several pustules covering his face. His clothes seem to mark him as some sort of official, but they are dirty, wrinkled, and covered with rat hair. Greetings. Ah, the little man shrieks and jumps, startled, clutching his heart. He takes a deep breath, pushes his spectacles up on his rash-rooted nose. Yes, and what is it that I can do for you? He scratches his nose and then looks you up and down, studying your scars. I, have little to nothing in the till, so if you have come to plunder the premises, this local is ill-chosen. Phineas T. Lorx the 39th? Yeah, I am the respected Phineas T. Lord the 39th, in charge of the Hive Branch of Office of for Vermin and Disease Control. It is my distinguished privilege, he scratches his chest and puffs up, to inform you that we, in the bureaucratic sense of the word we, mean to encompass the sigil bureaucracy as a whole, are accepting bounties on all manner of vermin and strays that infest the, he scratches again, fair streets of Sigil, hub of the multiverse and the city which sits at the center of all things, the city by which all other cities are measured.
Updated my journal.
Yes, yes. We, in the bureaucratic sense of the word, we, meaning to encompass the sigil bureaucracy as a whole, are accepting the tangible proof that the eradication of brain vermin, cranium rats, from the hive area where they have clustered quite quickly for the past many years. As a recent sentence, the vermin population has shown, I'm empowered by the Sigillian to pay a bounty of 1 copper common per cranium rat delivered to my branch office. Cranium rats are a species of vermin that become more intelligent the more of them are in close proximity to each other. 1 cranium rat alone is but a nuisance that chews at boards and burrows into food, but 5, 10, or more, and their intelligence grows until it surpasses the intelligence of one such as myself. Scratches then sniffs disdainfully. I imagine that 2 or 3 cranium rats might be enough to outwit you, sir. Another comment like that, and you'll be wearing your ass as a hat. Phineas blinks. Your appearance seems to sink in at last. I withdraw my most inappropriate comment, especially in light of your recent assertion of dominance and physical superiority in this social situation. Oh my gosh. Okay. How many cranium rats are in Sigil? More than enough to last a bounty hunter a lifetime. Perhaps several. I had some other questions. What your questions may be? How did someone tell me about these cranium rats? They're species of vermin that blah 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 blah. I've had about enough of this. Farewell. Right.
I'm gone.
Yeah, see, so here's the thing. I went high int, high charisma. So I'm actually, pretty smart. It's the entrance, but there's no handle or means of opening it. Who or what is fighting me right now? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll beat your ass.
Damn it.
How do I... How do we stop this? Because honestly, this is a little... Get back here. I'll beat your ass. Or something like that. Hello, Hive Thug. 1 at a time is pretty easy, honestly. Come on, I had you cornered. Good governor for a store. Requint. Yeah, he's just drawing aggro of other dudes. See, look, they just... What? Iron nails? Okay, yeah. I'll take you on. Bronze bracelet, okay. Do I have one of those? I mean, here's the thing. Wrong item type. That's a right ring. Okay.
Hey, we're being watched, Chief. Just look natural. Casual.
Come on. Oh, nice. Clot charm. They immediately start running. Let's see. Governor... This man is looking at you with a strange, bug-eyed stare. His eyes are huge, so huge, they look ready to pop out of his sockets and roll across the cobblestones. He nods eagerly as you approach, bobbing his head like a bird, and as you near him, you suddenly notice the smell of urine and feces surrounding him. Okay. Greetings. The man sniffles, wiping his nose on his sleeves, then opens his mouth to reveal black, rotted gums. Stories for coin, sirrah? He breathes as reeks. It smells like this man has been keeping rotting meat stored in his mouth. Stories for coin? Who are you? Names, names. Who you are, who you are. His head does a slight twitch every time he repeats himself. Names. Dangerous, dangerous. He glances at the ground that stirs the dirt with his foot. Knowing the name of being stuck with one, bolts mess of trouble. He looks back up at you. My name's a given name. Not one asked for. Reequind. Once again, you become conscious of his reeking breath and smell of urine and feces in certain. A given name, a given name. Is that your real name? Not my true name. True name. A true name's the dangerous thing, gives other powers. He stares at you with his huge eyes and wags his finger. Keep your name secret, keep it close, never let it out. What do you mean? Names are like smells. Things can track you with them. Reequind coughs, his eyes almost popping out of his skull as he does so. His cough seems to loosen his bowels, for he breaks wind loudly as if to accentuate his point. If someone knows a true name, it gives them power. The power to hurt.
Updated my journal.
Reequin's eyes widen, seeing his eye bulge even far larger makes you uneasy. Then you are blessed. Remain nameless, and you shall be a spirit on the plains, untraceable, untrackable, unseen, undiscovered. He smacks his gums wetly. A name chosen, a name given. It allows others to find you and hurt you. Reequin gives a twitching nod, then scratches himself. Let my name slip once. Only once. His eyes film over as if the memory is painful, then glances at you uneasily. Tell you the story I can, I will, but 3 coppers must I see. His face splits into a smile as he said the words, copper. Yeah, sure, fine. I have 87 gold. Copper. Reequin gets into a stance, looks left, looks right, then face you. His face clenches, then with a grunt he breaks wind again. The smell nearly levels you, he takes no notice. Cursed eye walked in the wards of splendor. He stands up stiffly, nose high in the air. He saunters back and forth, nodding to invisible passerby.
Updated my journal.
Reequin freezes, his arms akimbo. Crossed paths with a crossed one. Had the looking of a pumpkin, his seeds, curses. Reequin then thrusts his belly out so to appear fat, slicks back his hair with his filthy palm so he looks almost bald. And begins drumming his fingers on his fat belly. He then walks about, circling the spot where his stuffy upper-class persona used to be. All a jumble with curses this one was. With a sneer and a careless gesture, Reequin tosses an invisible curse at the stuffy persona. Knew my name, let it slip I had. All it took it all. He stiffens up again, inhaling deeply and resuming his upper-class persona. The persona suddenly crumples. Reequin breaks wind violently, then exhales, filling the air with foul, reeking breath. Cursed with stenches, smells, excrement, came here to tell tales. All good for now. Now Reequin is the name, given name. Huh. Can you tell where I find someone's name for? Reequin suddenly hunches over and leers at you. A king, a noble tale, I can tell, but 3 coppers must I see. Not today. Alright. Is that an area I can go to? Ooh, it is. Let's see here. I cannot see what's going on here. Razor Angel, this alley dweller greets you with an exaggerated politeness and a deep bow. Greetings, changer. You've chosen a auspicious day to pass through our lands. The toll merely be 10 coins. We paid that. No, you haven't. This is the last warning you'll get. 10 coins of the cold earth. Take it from me, Burke.
All right.
Am I going to die or... Ooh, that's a lot of boys!
Damn. Damn.
That's too many boys.
Done.
Damn it. You see that?
Ouch. Come on. Come on. Get back here. They'll just come back to life. Bronze bracelet. Alright. Oh, that's it. Okay. What? Huh. What is that? Assign keys. Special abilities, Litany of Curses, Mage Spell, Miscellaneous. Oh!
Damn it.
Oh no! Yep! That's a lot of progress that we just lost. Well... That's fine.
All right.
That's... Alright. I guess. This is fine. I guess if that's the case, then I'm just gonna... Where's Bane the Sender? Here he is. What? No apologies necessary. No. Pass along your message, right? What's the message?
Updated my journal.
I accidentally quick load an old save. That's great.
All right.
Rip. 2. Let's see here. Let's just get this guy, talk to him, greetings, it's some questions, I see, can I have a bed then, tell me about this Nestor, why don't you get rid of him yourself, I get rid of him for a price, fair enough, I'll do it,
My journal.
leave, talk to Nestor, greetings, he's only call Nestor, look out to me, your fork. Still, when you say who took your fork, I can find your fork, then you'll leave, right? I'll find your fork to you. Alright. Cool. Fine. Great. You will die. Just run for me, okay? There we go. This time we're just not gonna talk to that, thingy. Let's see, Hive Dweller, Hive Merchant. You're the one that sells the bandages. Greetings. What are you selling? Can I see what you have? Alright, then I will sell Dustman Robes. I do not want to sell the Tome of Bone and Ash. 3, 4. Done. We buy. We buy. We buy. Buy. And then Craddock is right here. Greetings. You Craddock. Come with a message from Bane the Sender. What's the problem? Do you need help? July, where'd he go? I could find him for you for a price. He says he's a
Updated
smoldering
my
corpse.
journal.
Where is that? Cool.
Come in, Basher. Look here, the finest Toledo blade.
We can get right back to where we need to. Bam. And there's
Right.
the continuation of the hive. There's a drunk. There's true drunks. Angry hive dweller. More thugs. A harlot. Harlot. Is this the bar? Maybe there's a bunch of drunks outside. The Smoldering Corpse Bar! Hey! Oh, that guy's on fire. The crackling, bellowing creature twists slowly above an iron grill above the floor of the bar. It may have once been human, but now its skin is charred beyond recognition. Streams of fire form a wreath around the creature's body, and the flames lick a few remaining pockets of flesh, causing them to bubble and run like wax down the creature's skeletal frame. The heat surrounding this creature is incredible. To your surprise, the iron grill, the creature floats above it, sagged and bent from the heat. First you thought the heat came from the grill, now you realize it comes from the creature. Flecks of Astra from the writhing corpses. Greetings? The thing makes no response. It writhes slowly within the flames. It lives, but it does not seem aware of anything than the fire that surrounds it. Its skin is flame, its heart is flame, and you know within some shadowed corner of your memory that this thing is dangerous. It's incredible. To your surprise, alright. That's kind of cool. You come to watch him burn? Looking for a journal. What you happen to see? A journal? Sure, I've kept an eye out for stray journals, just in case some scarred man walks into my favorite bar, starts asking about it. Do you ask that of everyone you meet? What a fascinating life. Oh, I love her. You have a smart mouth on you, don't you? Aye, a smart mouth's for a smart head. I ain't the alcove you might think so. I got a brain on me. You're so smart. Too bad I'm not in you. Okay, wow. I'm looking for a collector named Fraud. Fraud, the collector king? You can probably find him in a sticking ilk in the trash warrens on the far side of the hive. Good luck in getting any answers from him. He's a sly devil, he is. Who is that burning by the entryway? That despair you saw on her face before flits across it again like a black-winged shadow before she masters herself. That's Ignis, one of the greatest wizards ever to come out of this slummy excuse of it for a cesspool. They caught him, and they opened a channel to the plane of fire through him, and now he's just a doorway for it, keeping himself alive by force of will alone. If someone could douse him for a few moments, it'd give him his life back again, but they don't make enough water to do that. Someone should be able to find something. Well, can you answer some more questions for me? What can you tell me about this place? Here, this is the smoldering corpse. Though the person smoldering ain't dead yet. He's just keeping himself alive till someone comes along to help him out. Sods who like to see people in pain come here. Fiends like it. Folks who don't care much for being bothered come here too. The name alone keeps out most of the Burks. Okay. Ebb Creekneys. Ill Quicks. Mercy Killer Patron. That's a faction, isn't it? The Mercy Killers? Mercy Killer, you see a lad who barely looks a day over 18. His face seems to betray some tension. Help you, Cutter? Who are you? I'm Caleb. I'm a Mercy Killer. I'm here with Tarner and Lisden to catch my first criminal. What can you tell me about the Mercy Killers? Well, I have to get used to saying that now, believe that justice is the most important thing in existence. I believe that without justice, there is no meaning. And without meaning, we might as well just go off and kill ourselves. I don't want to kill myself, so I decided justice is the meaning. If you want to know more... Oh, so these are the cops. Mercy Killer Patron, an Athelgrin. Is that a devil that will kill me? You see, a scaled fiend who looks very similar to the one standing next to him. In addition to the pierced left ears, both are black-hued reptilian with bat wings tucked against themselves. This one is missing a tooth on its right side. Ah, at the garden, it says, our old friend has returned to pay us a visit. So he has, Athelgrin, so he has. Yet his eyes do not gleam as once as they did. What do you suppose bring him back to us? What does bring you back to us, friends? Who are you? Ah, Ethelgrin, time has robbed our companion's memory. You honestly do not recall us, do you? Truly, I am aggrieved. As am I, Tagarin. I'm truly aggrieved, yet I rest easy it has. After all, it's been many hundreds of years, and we know how the minds of mortals tend to dissipate with age. Ah, well spoken, old friend. We are a pair of Abishai, on leave from our current assignments in Bator. I am Tagarin the Thrice Damned, so named for my ability to find the best in every situation. This is Ethelgrin, has earned himself no special name, though not for lack of trying. Ethelgrin ignores you as a response to his companion, and once again, Tagarin, you have cut straight to the truth of the matter, that though perhaps it is best not to have earned this sort of notice, one bearing the name Thrice Damned must surely have incurred. Some other question. Mort whispers to you, Boss, I don't like this. They're not supposed to be here. The Blood War hasn't kicked the Celestials' asses bad enough that any fiend can go on furlough. They want something. Tread carefully. In the meantime, Tagarin continues to respond to his companion. Smoldering Corpse Patron. Smoldering Corpse Patron. Mokai. Looking for a man named Jili. See someone dressed as a female dustman, half empty in her class. As you near her, she calls out to you. You, over there. You notice that there's something wrong about her, and your exposure to the dustman leads you to believe that she's just too lively to be a real member of the faction. Hey, Cutter, buy a lady a drink? Not really a dustman, are you? She looks around nervously and seems to sober right up. Why, do you say that? Because you don't act like a dusty and you're not offering contracts. In fact, you're taking money instead of giving it out for that corpse labor they do at the mortuary. She stifles a squeak of terror and hastens to explain. No, I'm not a dustman. I just found these robes in the street and I didn't have enough money to get good clothes and I, heard there was a dustman thief around, but you could probably find him somewhere else in the southwest part of a hive. I saw him, but I hid from him. Please don't hurt me. What do you want to know? Who are you? Me, I'm Mokai. I just like to, drink here, and, She loses her train of thought momentarily. Just a person, you know? What is this place? Smoldering Corpse Tavern. Can't you read? You, more bubbed than I am? Forget it. Farewell. Alright. Let's see. So apparently, Jili is supposed to be around the Smoldering Corpse. Okay.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I hit you once and you're near death. You better run. Come on. There we go. Take that Claw Charm.
I'm hurt.
Let's see.
How
Damn
many
it.
times must this fool die?
Well, that means that I can grab the better axe that I picked up last time.
Now, scut it out, will you?
Done.
So that's actually kind of nice. We go down the stairs. And then there's like an axe right here. Yeah, it's a crescent hatchet. Then we equip the crescent hatchet, and I'm just gonna save my game because I accidentally, let's see, save here. Because I accidentally just, like, completely overwrote all the progress that I've made in the past 2 hours. So, that's fine. I might honestly stream for a bit longer, to be 100% honest. Because I really like this game. See, Bane the Sender. I sent your message for you. Were you successful in finding Craddock, good sir? Yes, pass along your message, though it didn't seem to please him much. Bane doesn't seem to have heard any word after. Yes, where he smiles and heaves a sigh of relief. Good fortune indeed. Thank you, good sir. He reaches into his robe and pulls a handful of coppers, which he counts out, then hands it to you. 45 commons for delivering a message? Fair enough. Oh, more than fair, good sir, more than fair. I can say without hesitation that there is no finer profession in all Sigil than that for a runner for the House of Senders. Honestly, that's like not bad considering like how much I have. Like now I've got like 47. That's great. That's like 45 commons. Let's see, is S? Nope, S is that. Wait, hold up. Level up. Oh, I can't do that. All right, that's fine. Oh, hello.
See that?
Done.
Oh, you're badly injured, huh?
Did you see that?
Yeah, I'll take you out. Come on, come on. Let me attack. Stop moving for like 5 seconds. Stop it. Stop it. Alright, fine. You can just keep running. I love just like how much like the game addresses you personally. Because like everybody calls you Cutter in this game, and now they are. Okay, the Smoldering Corpse Bar. Let's see, it was right there. And so he is supposed to be in the alleys of the Smoldering Corpse. So, no, that's not the Smoldering Corpse Bar. Shit.
All right.
Where was it? I think it was right here. Listen, you're gonna die. I'm just gonna get you. I'm getting ya. Getting ya. Wow, lots of critical misses. Thank you, Mort. Very cool.
I'm hurt.
Damn it. Did you see that?
Come on, don't run. Coward. Rusty dagger. I need better weapons than that.
Come on in, Cutter. Come on in, Cutter. You're gonna love this.
Oh, woo! Hey, it's the Barking Wilder. Let's see. Come on, let me get him. Let me get him. Come on. Let me get him. All right, Dirty Rat Charm. I know better about this gal. Let's see. Jelrai, Angry Hive Dweller. That's a... Nope. No, thank you. Leave me alone, please. Where are you, Jelrai? July. I think his name is just July, honestly. Hive Thug, Hive Thug, Hive Thug, Hive Collector. Bariar. Hey, that's the guy. That's the guy that was in the thingy. Much as this creature's body is a combination of man and ram, its head is a mix of sorts with a broad, flat nose, goat ears, and a pair of curling horns. Intricate designs are shaved into his dirty pult, and the massive four-flanked polearm hangs from his belt harness. He doesn't seem to notice you. He turns to face you with startling speed, his eyes dark and suspicious of you. His voice is deep and rumbling, not quite human, heavily accented. What do you want, two legs? Only to speak with you. He seems to calm it down. His hand drops away from his weapon. He still keeps a certain distance from you, however. What do you wish to ask me? Why were you so wary of me? Seems sad for a moment. This place, a wretched, unclean place, is full of unfriendly, sometimes desperate people. Not the best for a visiting barrier, two legs, he shrugs. I have business here, and so here I am. Business? What are you here for? Another time, Two Legs. If we ever meet in a happier place, I shall tell you about it. Sort of visioning. You don't live here? The Barrier shakes his head. No, no, Two Legs. No, Barrier could live like this. Where are you from? From the plains of Ysgard, Two Legs. They are my home. He smiles in fond recollection as if warmed by the memory. What sort of business were you here for? Let me ask you something else, please. What can you tell me about the Lady of Pain? The lady? He looks around to see if anyone's overheard. I only know that she rules this place, all of Sigil, and all that the locals feel bad luck to speak of her. Do you missing a journal? No, Two Legs, nothing like that. Oh, that guy's cool. Let's see. Harlot, High Dweller, Mort, Ingrid. I'm looking for the guy, July. His name is July. Can I speak to this drunk? Just July. Here's the liquor, vomit, drunks is only dimly aware, shaking to get his attention. Haha, what? Gurk? Okay. Harlots. He's supposed to be down here. That's fine. The Hive. Black Abishai.
Gone.
Creedon. Who is that? This foul-looking man is quick to notice he's caught your attention. Moment he's hawking his wares. He carries a long wooden pole. Dozens of cooked rats dangles from me. Speaks, gestures to him to the broad, filth-encrusted hands. Smiling, yelled, snaggletooth grin all the way. Oi, cutter, how you doing here? What sort of delicious ratsies you interested in? This fine day. No thank you. No rats, please. Let's see. Map. Show map notes. Show walkable. To the southeast portion of the hive, to the marketplace, the northwestern post hive dwelling, Braskin's Kip, hive dwelling, office of... Alright. Just gonna come back here. I don't exactly know where we're... They're trying to find Ferret. Somewhat, the bar lady mentioned where Ferret is. Which we found, I think. Also looking for a man named Gilai. But I cannot seem to find a Gilai. Drunk. Harlots. Hive Dweller. More harlots. There's a lot of harlots in this town, you know? Glad that they have, like, a, an up-and-coming sex worker industry. That's very progressive for a game from 1999. Barrels are probably here to catch rainwater. The only thing catching them is dust. That's not a door. Examine the door. Leave the door alone. Okay, bitch. You wanna fight? Yeah, I'll fight. Come on. 6 money. I'm cool with 6 money. 7 money. This is great. Okay. Angry Hive Dweller. Yeah, where is... Gilai. Inventory screen. Journal screen. Find Ferret. Find Gilai for Craddock. When I delivered Craddock the message from Bane, he said he's the most likely stumbling around the street outside this smoldering corpse bar. The Burning Man. Please, someone, my sister. Mourns for trees. Harlot, hive tout. No thank you. Collector. 7 whole money. Yeah. Bodiar. see, map. Kuatra's warehouse, the southwestern portion, smoldering corpse bar, Fell's tattoo parlor. Painted door to the tenement of thugs? I'm gonna be honest, I don't think Gila is here. Githrazi town person, hello. This man slowly turns as you approach. His eyes are like two black stones. They briefly flicker over your frame, then he locks gazes with you. Although this man looks humanoid, he has a yellow cast to his skin and gaunt features. It's a thin, angular frame. His limbs look like they're made of nothing but strings of muscle, not a round bone. The man remains silent. He does not acknowledge your greeting, merely stares at you. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, this is just the hive. Alright.
All right.
Maybe it's because it's nighttime that I can't find him. Is this supposed to be like a warehouse or something? Quatra. Moving from box to box, this man seems to be totally immersed in counting boxes and scribbling results down on a piece of parchment. What is it now? Can't you see I'm busy taking inventory? Go bother someone else. Okay, alright. Anything interactable? Nope. Let's see, what time is it now? It's 11:28 p.m. Maybe that's why Gila is not here. There's... greetings. What are you doing? Looking for bodies. He's a collector. We know this. Listen to the bar. Maybe somebody has met him here. Hello, just like to answer some questions for me. Nothing.
Done.
Dakon. Let's see, maybe he knows. Man who before you is old. His dry yellow skin is the scars of one who has traveled everywhere and never rested long in any one place. His pinched face is inhumanly angular, and his ears sweep out from his skull, tapering to points. He wears a loose-fitting orange tunic, and a strange, shimmering blade is wrapped across his back. The blade looks to be a two-pronged glaive. It's made of metal, whose surface swirls along an oil like a pond. The man turns to you, his eyes like polished coal. He stares through you, and for a moment you wonder if he might be blind. The weapon suddenly turns a dead, flat black, mirroring the man's eyes.
Hail, traveler.
He says nothing for a moment, merely searches your face with his eyes. Hail, traveler. Hail.
Eyes of the weight of one who has traveled far to be in this place.
Oh, it has voice acting for him. That's cool. You could say that. The man's gaze does not waver for yours. I am known as Dakon. The emphasis he places on the word known strikes you as odd yet familiar. You are not known to me. I do not know myself. That is for the best. In knowing yourself, there would be little in the plains left worth knowing. He falls silent for a moment, still studying you with his coal-black eyes. I would know why you have come to this city. I'm looking for answers. I have many questions. You seem to have a special... Was that blade you have? It is a Karash blade. It is an object that lets others know the rank of the wielder. What does that mean? If searching for the correct word. In your tongues, the closest translation is chaos matter. The people may shape it with their thoughts. The people? The Githrazi. Oh, what's a Githrazi? A Githrazi is one of the people. One of the people, a Githrazi. Yes, but what are the Githrazi? Dakon is silent for a moment and speaks. Our history does not need to be made known to you. We would bleed to deaths on time's blade before I recited a fraction of the histories to our people. Long story short, the Githrazi are creatures that were enslaved by the Mind Flayers, and Dungeons & Dragons canon, and eventually manage to break out their prisoners. They are split into two separate factions, though, the Githrazi and the Githyanki. I don't remember the specifics between the two, other than one wants to, like, go back and murder the Mind Flayers, and the other just kind of wants to, like, just chill and be peaceful. I don't need to know your histories, but I would know of your people as they are now. Know this and accept it as an answer. We are the people who make our home upon the shifting plane of limbo. The deft motion, Dakon slips the blade from his back and holds it before him. Well, they're a Thrall race, so I think they were made by Mind Flayer experimentation. Maybe? I'm not sure if that was retconned in 5th edition. They, I think it's in Mordenkainen's Tome of Foes. Maybe? Yeah. Let's see, page 205. Or is it at the beginning? I don't remember. Great Dance, Lords of the Nine, Teeth like Celebrated, Number 2 Elves, Doors of the Day, 85. Let's see. Spies okay. Here's a race and name that Githros up to overthrow the Mind Flayers that held them in servitude. Oh, I guess it doesn't actually say. Okay, I mean, you might be right. I don't know. I trust your judgment, probably. Wait, see what happens. There we mold the matter of limbo with our minds. We forge cities with our thoughts. As you watch, a series of rippling blades of metal begin to roll forth from the center of the blade. The pitch and crest of the waves match the inflection of Dakon's voice. In its chaos we dwell, with only our knowing to preserve us. We are the Githrazi. It is a crush blade. It is an object that lets others know the rank of the wielder. It's made of a strange metal. It's almost hypnotic the way it shifts back and forth. Dakon falls silent for a moment, as if searching for the correct words. Oh, okay. I had some other questions. Do you know of a man named Farah? That one is not known to me. Alright. Hold up. As you turn to leave, the man speaks sharply. The first time you have heard his tone changes the conversation. Hold. The man's voice levels out. This city is not known to you. I would travel your path with you. Yes! Yes! Party member! Yes!
Your path is mine.
Strangely enough, his voice seems distant and echoes if he was speaking. Yeah, baby! Yes! 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 We're saving. Saving now. I don't want to lose that. That's a guy. That's a dude. That's another guy that can kill things for me. Ilquix. Friend, get. Yeah. You see a short, rotund man with a perplexed expression on his face. From the lines on his loose skin, it looks like it's not too uncommon. He carries a flagon of ale that looks like it's in the process of being emptied rapidly, and between swallows he speaks in a gentle voice, so quiet that you can barely hear his words. Hello, traveler. My name is Ilquix. Can I be of some assistance to you? Who exactly are you? I am but a humble man with a slight, flowery, poetical bent and tendency towards the supernatural. I regret that I have none of my supplies here, or I should be the most eager to teach you the ways of power. Perhaps some later time. Yes, I'd like that, though I have some other questions. What can you tell me of the patrons of this place? The patrons of this tavern are many and varied. I have spoken with most and find them delightful, with the exception of those creatures of law. He gestures towards the pair of Abishai sitting in the corner. They taint the air with their presence, lending an unwholesome stench to an otherwise pleasant environment. I recommend speaking to Barkis. I understand he requires some aid with a trifling matter. Then we have that, character. I am still trying to understand him fully. It is quite an undertaking, if I say so myself. Those are the folks of interest here. The others, well, perhaps I am too discriminating. Why do you despise the creatures of law? Ah, fine question, my friend. My upbringing has been on the chaotic side of the Great Ring. You may speak to Kandarian Ilborn, a misnomer if I ever heard one of the plains. He fancies himself a great planewalker. To return from my digression, I have lived many years with chaos and find it pleasantly agreeable. To me, the taint of law, as in those creatures there, it is reprehensible and tyrannical. If I am to be crushed underfoot, I'd rather it be by an individual than a machine that knows nothing of emotion. Truth, I very much agree, or lie, I very much agree. Huh. That's actually, truth. I very much agree. Ilquix smiles toothily, his fat cheeks barely moving. To each his own, I say. To each his own, I say. Did you have more questions? Who is that burning man? That? Ha! That is the last unfortunate who chose to exercise his individual will without the strength to back up his desires. His name is Ignis, and was a pyromaniac. He burned and didn't burn the right people, and wound up channeling more raw power than he could control. Now, well, you see what became of him. If you wish to learn more of him, perhaps that poor creature Drusilla could help you. Oh, he's pretty cool. Mercy Killer Patron, Athelgrin, Eb, Creakin, Kandarian, Elias, Barkis. You see a leather-skinned man with just a hint of ashen color to his face. You again, eh? What do you want this time? You again? What do you mean? Yeah, you again. You got a hearing problem or something now? You was in here about 15 years ago, got all bubbed up, smashed up the place, and left a pile of coin. It wasn't enough to pay for the damages, so you plucked out your own bleeding eyeball and tells me you'll be back to reclaim it when you got 200 coins together. With 15 years of interest, you got about 500 coins. You got the jink, pal? I got your eye. Oh, 500? That's ridiculous. That is, tell you what, give me 300 and the eye's yours. Then you're not getting the eye back. Makes sense? Come talk to me when you got the jink. So, I mean, this is something that I've been thinking about, but yeah. Eyeball, this is your eye. It looks like it's seen better days.
Don't want to part with that.
Eyes cannot be removed, only switched. Yeah, yeah. I think you can change your eyeballs. You see a trim, muscular man dressed in clothing that is comparatively drab and mundane, compared to most of the outfits you've seen in this city. He carries himself with an air of supercilious arrogance. He also looks dramatically out of place here. What do you want? He asks. I'm looking for a journal. Have you seen him recently? Afraid I've not been searching for such items. But I'm doing my best to reorient myself to this unfamiliar setting. While I focus on small details in my attempt to do so, I must confess I have not been looking for journals of any sort. You heard of a collector named Farad. Farad? Collector? These are names and terms unfamiliar to me, but if I should hear them mentioned in any other context, I shall certainly remember your face. Indeed, I cannot forget it. Who are you? I am Elias, warrior of renown. Surely you have heard of me. Yes, at last. Not everyone here is entirely ignorant. I shall allow you buy me a drink, then we can trade stories. I shall regale you with my latest adventures, including the tale of how I came to this wonderful, dismaying city. I can hardly wait. Wait, first could you answer some questions for me? Let's see. I have met the elderly Eb Creakness, who has been instructing me in the ways of the city and the plains. My foe's spell must have been catapulted us far across the world, for I know of no plains near our former locations. No, plains. As in planes of existence. They are planes of the imagination, of thought and belief. They are not physical prairies or glasslands, but other dimensions. A look of confusion crosses his face. I understand. What the old man said is beginning to make sense. Excuse me. I must think this over. Oh no. Oh, he's from the material plane. You see a slightly stooped old man with a full gray beard and a lion's mane of gray hair. Wears a couple of shoulder guards as armor, and he keeps a helmet nearby. He smokes a pipe and carries a pouch of tobacco around his waist. He looks pretty strong, but he's a little plump, and also appears to have some sort of breathing trouble. Well now, aren't you a sight lad? Never have I seen so many scars blanketing a fella like a scar cloak you're wearing. Where have you been? Hanging out in a grain thresher? He laughs. Oh, I'm just jesting with you. No offense meant, and I hope no offense taken. I'm Eb. His handshake is firm. Now I hereby tender my apologies to the unfair jesting lad. Hope no hard feelings. Can I buy you a tankard or two, to smooth any ruffled feathers? Why not? That's the spirit, lad. Bide a moment. He rises to his feet and heads to the bar. After a moment, he returns to his seat with a pair of tankards. Here you go, lad. Drink up. He takes a massive swallow from his own tankard and puffs on his pipe and says, "What can old Eb do for you on this fine sigil day?" I have some questions about this place. Well, I gather that just to look at you. I mean, you don't look like you're from around these parts. You look a little too out of sorts to be a seasoned native. Eb chuckles, then takes another drink. So what can I help you with, lad? You need to know the lay of the land? Yes, tell me how the city and its environs work. Ebs laughs loudly. You don't think small, do ye? If you want to know what's outside the city, go talk to Kandarin Ilborn over there. He's the traveler of this place. As for the rest of it, well, I can tell you of the lady, the Dabus, the keys and portals, the way we keep track of time, the way cities laid out. What is it that you wanted to know? Tell me of Sigil's time. The way we measure time in sigils is by the brightness of the sky. See, we haven't got a sun and moon like most worlds. We just got this everlasting haze that brightens and darkens at regular cycles. What most folks call midnight, we call antipeak. What they call noon, we call peak. See, it's based on the peak and anti-peak of the brightness. So when it says something about 5 hours past peak, that's what they mean. Oh, that's kind of cool. Tell me of the lady. Well, now, not many know much about her, lad, and I'm figuring even those know more than a little don't know too much more. She's a mystery, she is, and even should you run across her, powers forbid, she's silent and deadly. She's not evil, far as I can tell, but she keeps the dark about herself, and the sigil pretty tight. None's been able to penetrate it, and if they have, they've been mazed. Mazed? What do you mean? Aye, sometimes blood will be packed off to a place where they can't do no harm. The lady, see, she'll take a bit of sigil and made a little dimensional pocket out of it, a maze. She places those that have crossed her in there and lets them rot. Eb puffs his pipe. Now, you can't escape getting mazed once the lady sets her gaze on you, lad. She'll get you eventually, no matter how hard you try and dodge her. You'll be walking down an alley, or about to step through a portal, or take a left down a street you've gone many-fold times before, and suddenly you're someplace you don't recognize. Now, mazes aren't escape-proof. There's always a way out of each one. Portal the lady places there. You just have to figure out where each is and how to use it. Thanks. That's kind of cool. Where is he? Kandarian. Kandarian. I'm supposed to talk to him. He's a soft-looking man with gentle, far-staring eyes. He dresses in supple leather clothing and carries various implements of use and destruction about his body, such as ropes, spikes, tinderboxes, and empty vials of air. He looks half gone. Literally, there's an insubstantiality to his existence, as if his essence had been partially leached away. He focuses his eyes on you, and suddenly you find them gripping and determined. Greetings to you, O Seeker. He carefully sets down the mug he's holding and gives you all his attention. I have seen the far reaches of the multiverse and returned to tell the tale. I have walked upon the bodies of dead gods and spun moonbeams and the astral ahead of 1,000 shrieking Githyanki nights. I have passed the edges of existence and watched my essence shiver away before me. What is it I can do for you? Perhaps I have answers. Speak and I shall tell you. I met a woman named Ingress with very bad teeth. She said she had come through a portal at some world that was opened by a tune hummed across 2 trees. Can you get her home? He pauses, briefly thinking. I know the portal of which you speak, though I have not traveled it these 30 years gone. I will take her home, Seeker. Go to her and await my arrival, then meet me back here. I will tell you if I was successful or not. Okay.
Updated my journal.
Who, do you know a collector named Farad? Farad grew up to be a collector? How long ago was this? When I last set out, he was but an officious stripling in one of the upper wards. Heh, time does change some people. No, Seeker, I don't know Farad anymore. I'm willing to bet. Who are you? I am Kandarian Ilborn, traveler, dreamer, tale spinner, and so forth. Tell me of the plains. I am tired, Seeker, so tired. I am fresh back from negation. I will answer what I can for you, but I cannot promise you the satisfaction the answers I get. Would you hear of the outer planes, the prime material, or the inner planes? Okay. He sighs, as if this reminded him of his bone-deep weariness. Think of the inner planes as a globe. On the top pole, you have the positive material plane. On the bottom, you have the negative material. Remind me to tell you of the negative. His eyes turn inward to some private horror. From the interaction between the two springs, all have urged for existence and non-existence, death and life, actuality and nothing. From them spring the basic elemental planes, like fire, water, air, and earth, the para-elemental planes that lie between the four basic elements, and the quasi-elemental planes that come from the interactions of the four elements with the positive and negative. Tell me of the negative material plane. His eyes cloud over. I went to the inner planes to discover my true essence. I made the mistake of visiting negative material plane, in order to understand my body's urge to decay and the cycle of death and life. I thought myself protected against the ill effects of the plane with my magic, but I thought wrong. The blackness of infinite nothing pressed on my soul, and I was best by shadows that sought to snuff out my very soul. I lost my way for a time, for an eternity, and nearly lost my existence. I could feel my essence falling away from me, and now, even now, half gone. Never will I return.
Updated my journal.
And you survive. How did I survive? With a piece of nothing that held back the nothing. Nothing can stop nothing, you know, and so I carried nothing in my hand to protect me. That's so dumb. That's literally the dumbest thing I've ever heard of in my entire life. What? I carried nothing in my hand to protect me. Do you plan to journey to ultimate negation yourself? You have the smell of desperation about you. The ultimate negation so I shall make you this gift. Hold it in your hand when the shadows press in, and it should protect you and your friends somewhat. Should they remain close to you? He passes you a small black token that looks as if it has no dimensionality to it at all. Oh, that's nice of him. Thanks, tell me more about the planes. The outer planes. Ooh. Now the other planes, where should I start? Do you know the cardinal rules of the planes, on which all others are based? Do you know about the composition of the outer planes? Do you know the Great Ring and its division in our hearts? Do you know the individual planes? Each of these lead to the next, and so it is best to start from the beginning. Tell me of the individual planes. What planes do you want to hear of? The upper. Oh, the upper planes, there are the neutral planes, the lawful planes. This is a lot of information, for me to process. Negative token. That's kind of cool. Wards against shadow. Special. Hold against shadow creatures temporarily. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold it on there. Will that hurt me? It's a negative token of Flat Blast Disc that appears to have no substance to it at all. Turning it over reveals that it has no third dimension. There is no thickness to this item at all. It gives you some command over creatures of shadow. Cool. Cobblestone. I will take the cobblestone. There's a lot of text there, and I now have a third-party member.
Gone.
So I am just kind of like, oh gosh, I am just a guy, a fighter mage, and just like a skull.
Did you see that? The worst place we can be in Sigil at the worst time.
Get back here, you son of a bitch. Get back here. Come on. Got him. Do I just need to talk to every drunk? It's 12:07 a.m. Got him. I don't want a bronze ring. I'd like more clot charms.
Damn.
That would be honestly nice.
Damn it.
In enduring, grow strong.
Okay.
All right.
Should I just, like, talk to every drunk? There's a drunk here. Just smile. Something just passed you. Nod slowly. Curious to carry on a conversation. He said, Geli is said to be, like, wandering the streets of here. Angry Hive Dweller. Oh, okay. No, we're just gonna corner you and kill you. There we go. Oh gosh, you have no idea how happy I am to have, like, this third party member. This is, like, amazing. This makes things... Rusty daggers, are you kidding me? Drunk, how about you? Can you tell me where he is? Greetings. Never mind. What about the harlots? Greetings. Maybe you can help me find what may I help you find? Now you look to be a blood who's lost something. May I can help you find it, Cutter? Woman frowns. I'm not a tout. She frowns and rubs two fingers. Unless you got some jink to pay you for my time. Collector, harlots, Gili. None of these people are Gili. Which is who I want. Oh, heavens. Oh, Daikon is amazing. I love Daikon. Oh, Daikon took 12 points of damage. That's not good.
See that?
There you go, Daikon.
I'm hurt.
Oh gosh, I'm about to die.
I'm hurt.
Okay,
Let
that's
it end like this.
that's fine.
Feels like I've been through a shredder.
This is fine. Do you think I can take those skeleton guys now?
I'm gone.
I mean, there's literally no harm in trying. Mind if I hold that blade for a second? Examine the giant skeleton carefully. Hey, how's this skeleton? Is it a yes, or then give me a second to pry the head off this thing. Come on, let's see if we can get it.
I'm hurt. So again, it has come to pass.
Nope. The answer is no. That giant skeleton does a lot of damage. Yikes. Alright, well, hey, maybe the mortuary. Let's see. Needle and thread. On him. Thank you. I do very much like it when we get an F in the chat.
Done.
We're gonna try and get to where we need to and take out that sweet little edgy necromancer. Yeah, come on, attack. There we go. A silver ring. I mean, honestly, there we go. I mean, I can have him pick it up. What is this? The Unbroken Circle of Zermithian? Zerthamon. The small round stone is the Unbroken Circle of Zerthimin. The Unbroken Circle is a Zerth religious text containing teachings of Zermithin, the founder of the Githrazi people. The circle is made up of a series of interlocking circles that fold out from one another, depending upon which branch the reader wishes to follow in the path of teaching. It's said that some of the Zerths spend years poring over it, the combination of the plates, looking for new significance in the teachings. Daikon seems to use the text as a means of focusing his spellcasting for abilities, for he pores over the tablet, occasionally memorizing the words. Oh, that's cool. Alright, I want everyone. Oh no. Is there a way to, like, detect those traps? I feel like there should be. Let's see. No, please go back. Thank you. What? heck is that, a Clara?
Damn. The clock sings true. Damn.
Okay, can you die, please? Thank you for dying. Thank you, Mr. Giant Skeleton. Very cool. I think he was this way? Yeah, he was this way. I'm glad to have disappointed you. Are you the one responsible for Alice Walking Dead? Very well. What do you want? I want your blood. Is that some kind of threat? And dialogue. Alright. Aw, he's got like a shield over him. Let's see if we can take care of these bad boys. Cast Ice Knife, Dacon. Needle of Thread on Dacon. Needle and Thread on...
I'm hurt.
Do I have any... What even does this do? I don't need that. The jar of embalming fluid heals a little bit, so...
I'm hurt.
Oh heck, he's almost dead. Badly injured. Scroll of Ice Knife. We did it!
I'm gone.
It's a skull. This is a generic human skull. It is not as talkative as Mort, but perhaps that's just as well. I'm gonna give the skull to Mort. Let's see here. We beat him. Yay! Select item. Oops. Inventory. Let's see. The bracelet. This bracelet looks to be made of silver and has a semi-precious gem mounted at the top of it. I feel like there's something about it. Identify. How would you like to identify this? Okay. We did it. Hun was... oh gosh, there's the spirit guy. Let's see. Guardian Spirit. As you step into the corridor, the Guardian Spirit materializes before you. Oh no, is Discord down? Damn. APIs, errors, latency, okay. Alright, that's fun. As you step into the corridor, the Guardian Spirit materializes before you. Its ghostly countenance regards you benevolently. I thank you. You have done me a great service. The spirits of my charges sleep quietly once again. Go in peace, friend. The apparition fades away, leaving you alone in the deserted halls of... Hey! Nice. Discord is very down.
Right.
Well, damn. If you have a way to contact Clara, tell her that the Christmas present for the Christmas present has arrived. Yeah. Let's see. Huh. Well, let's see. Discord isn't gonna be able to do it. Just DM her on Twitter. Haha. Okay, fine. I'll just do that. Clara. Clara the Classy. Hey. Bam. Alright. I don't think there's like anything... Oh gosh, is there anything in here? Why is there a bone? Leg bone club. Proficiency clubs not usable by mages. Bam bam. And I guess that quest is done. 2,000 XP. How much are we missing now?
Gone.
It's S for character sheet. 11,372. I mean, like, that's not, it's not good, but, like, it is, it's enough. We need 5,000 XP. You see him around Twitter. Okay. There was an old lady I'm supposed to talk to. Ingress, that's her. Greetings, Ingress. Ingress, I found someone who can take you back to your home plane. I want to go. I want to leave this place. His name is Kandarian. He should be along shortly to help you. Trust him, all right?
Updated my journal.
Bouquet. Hey, there's a guy here. Goodbye. A claw charm. Let's see then. I'll have Mort pick it up. Okay, that
Gone.
is done. Hey, get back here, bitch.
Get a room and a girl, Cutter. Come on, Cutter, come on in here. You want to sleep outside? It's cold out here. Come on in.
Come on, get back here. I'm gonna... Bam.
Damn it.
Ooh, claw charm.
Huh?
Litany of curses?
Flies wouldn't even rest on your carcass. Another trip to the mortuary.
Oh, okay.
Chief.
Well, fine. Alright. The deed is done. I think we're gonna go for 3 hours today then. Gonna head until 1 p.m. and then we will be done for the day. So 30 more minutes. I think I started exactly. Yeah, I did start it exactly. Oh, hey! Xander, you did me a follow. Thank you. Are you even still here? Yes, he is. Alright. Let's see. Move down here. Hold up. No. I want your corpse. So, apparently he has a special ability called Litany of Curses.
Crime. Good as done.
Got him. Nope, I do not got him. He's here. Oh, he has spells! Power of 1, and from the gift the warrior queen came the knowing of oneself. And from the knowing came immense power. The spell increases the target's strength bar by a certain number of points, or tenths of points, because... Oh. When the will is submerged, new strength is gained. Let us know. Will submerged, new strength is gained. The strength of no one endured. Well, that's fine.
What's up, Chief?
Shift. Click for new. Nice. Alright, now I need to go to the smoldering corpse and follow up with that guy. Seeking company, it's 2:50 a.m. I think it's over here. Yeah, cause Office of Vermin and disease control.
All right.
I still don't understand why can't I find him? Where is Gili? Is he just not here at nighttime?
I'm gone.
Let's see. Kandarian. Let's see. Some questions.
Updated my journal.
Let's see. Kandarian, the Tooth Woman wanted you to have these, he says, holding out his hands. She wanted to express their thanks, even out the balance book, as were. and be done with the damned things. In the palm of her hand are Ingris's dancing teeth, and he smoothly deposits them into your hand. Enjoy them, Seeker. I had some other... Oh, I've been given teeth. Okay. Perhaps I... some other questions.
Balance in all things.
I think... Let's see. Ingris's teeth. Usually... Oh, they're a weapon! This is a handful of Ingris' living teeth. Apparently they didn't want to go back with her through the portal to her home plane. They rattle amongst themselves whenever they are held together. They remind you a bunch of creefery ivory-hopping bugs. Note, to change the teeth to a different type, select use. The teeth may gain new options and abilities as Mort goes up in levels. Okay. We're gonna take Mort, and he is going to pick up the teeth, I guess. Mort's bite, and then how do I equip these teeth? Use. Teeth. You examine Ingris's teeth. You can't shake the resemblance to ivory bugs. You get the feeling that they are looking at you expectantly when I want you to do piercing damage. Teeth. The teeth elongate into sharp fangs. Done. Okay.
Hey.
So, alright.
Unless you suddenly become a dentist, hands off.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, that's nice. That's, just a nice little quest done. To garden. Let's see if they have anything else to talk about. See a scaled fiend. Greetings, old friend. Truly a joy to see you again. I had some questions. Tell me about fiends. As we see it, there are two kinds of fiends. Those who are correct and those who are not. Our side, and that of the Batizu, is correct. The other side, that of the cursed, hated, chaotic Tanari, is correct and must be exterminated. We hold the Tanari directly responsible for the Blood War. Were it not for them, we could have settled the lower planes in peace, and wouldn't have all the bother of fighting this wretched war, nor would the unfortunate spillovers into the other planes be such a cause for concern among the namby-pamby do-gooders. The Tanari are directly to blame for the multiverse's sad state of affair. Oh, okay. Who are you? I am Cillian Irontoes. Before you ask, I got the name because my idiot brother dropped a 50-pound stone on my feet and crushed my toes. Now I have iron toes, alright? Was that your friend were saying about Sigil? Ah, my cousin. He stresses the word as if to emphasize he has no choice in his appointment, has recently come here from her backwater prime world. My uncle, a renowned wizard, brought her here to expand her horizons. She labors under the delusion that this is the center of the multiverse, and she thinks that it is somehow important. Since I've lived here my whole life, I know otherwise. It's a place the powers in Planeborn overlook, just as humans overlook the squirrels in their city parks. It's not important, and the sooner humans come to realize they're not important, the better off they'll be. Really, I'll have to hear her justification for this. Okay, nothing more. Who are you? I'm Kiaris Thorntongue. I'm here with my cousin because my uncle doesn't want me wandering the hive on my own. I don't know the city or the plane very well. I'm not here. I'm from the Prime. Oh, she's still alive. Prime? What's that? She cocks her head and looks at you oddly. The Prime Material Plane, the place where the belief, the outer planes are shaped of is born. The world, stars, moons, and so forth. Belief in reality. I sure hope you know what Prime is because it's an essential part of planar knowledge. Let's see. Match. Alright. Was that your friend we're saying at Sigil? He's not my friend, he's my cousin. He was just telling me that this isn't the center of the multiverse, despite it being located smack in the middle of the outlines, despite it being the focal point of portals all over the cosmos. There isn't a known place with more, despite all the quarreling the gods do over it, despite the sheer variety and concentration of power that accumulates here. There is no place like this in the cosmos. He's telling me it's nothing special? Ha! That is an interesting perspective. Perhaps you both have elements of truth. Perhaps you're correct, but I find that such relativism is often beyond me. Either the place is important or it's not. Paradox may fuel the plane, but there must be sense to it somehow. Yeah. Okay, let's see. More patrons. Smoldering Corpse Patron. Are you Gili? You see a scruffy, ill-kept man. He leans close and looks at you up and down. It looks like you could use a healer. He laughs loudly. Poorly chewed foods. Me? I'm Andor. I used to be a hell of a fight man, too. But that's before the bug took a hold of me. Friends called me Slappy, because I was so good at doing it to people, but now they call me Slappy, because so many women do it to me when I talk to them. He probably deserves it. You're not who I'm looking for. You again? Who do you want? Who are you? I'm Caleb. I'm a mercy killer. Alright. Mercy killer. Hello, yo. An armored behemoth. This man is huge. He also seems to have a very keen eye. He is... Hello. Talk to me, or I'll have your heart, you lumbering tin heap. Hear a subterranean rumble beginning in the deep man's chest. He lightly strokes his weapon and stares at you with renewed interest. If that's the way you want to be, farewell. I'm just looking for Gili. See a grizzled man barely eyed. He eyes you coolly, slowly up and down, evaluating. He pauses you, time, and almost as if it jogs his memory. Did you recognize me? I thought I did, but those pictures are centuries out of date. Is it Clara? Hello, Clara. I thought I did, but the pictures are centuries out of date, and the suspect would be dead by now. Of course, these are the planes, and stranger things have happened. Still, if you're the feller I'm thinking of, it looks like you served your sentence by means of pain. Who knows? That's more questions for me. Who are you? Me, I'm Tarner. What's with the outfit? It's a uniform and consign. We're the Red Death, Mercy Killers. We're the Justice Folk, BRBO+O. Hello. Some questions for me. Will you? Looking for a journal, have you seen one? I see far too much on the mean streets of Sigil. Lest the journal is something spectacular. Chances are good I haven't seen it, I suppose. Oh, what's behind here? This one's functional door is nailed shut and barred from the inside to protect it against thieves. Okay. Okay. She returned. Meep. Oh, hello then. I guess I'm just gonna...
Damn.
We gained a new friend, Clara. He is a Githrazi, I think.
It is I.
Dakon, a fighter mage. Current state. Githrai. Okay.
I'm gone.
Nice. Okay. I clicked on the emote button and saw my name, and I thought Twitch had maybe approved my emote. They have not. Do they still... Why don't they want it? I do not understand this. I think... There we go. They have not. Oh, that's unfortunate. Cool your heels here, Cutter. Angry Hive Dweller. Let's go inside here. Fel. It's the tattoo man again.
I'm gone.
What if we just not? Let's just not right now, because I don't like the state of my party.
I'm hurt.
Okay.
Encore.
I also have Laffy Taffy reserve
Are you
jokes.
well?
Well, we dead again.
Done.
I remember them mentioning a girl. Looks like a large tomb, the marble surface, giant skeleton. I don't think there's a quest with the girl anymore. I think that girl is gone. Oh well. You know, at least I don't know, ever since I did like a wired connection, it's kind of nice. I don't I mean, unless you all see something differently. How has the stream been? Audio, quality, everything. Get back here. Back here, you son of a bitch. You coward. Shrug emoji. I mean, besides Clara, because you just got here. Seeking company, eh, Cutter? Nice. Copper earring. The screwed copper circuit looks like, okay.
Endure.
Right.
Enduring grow strong.
Nope. Aspect ratio is cutting off the bottom of the screen for me, but other than that, it is fine. Huh. Interesting.
Done.
Well, that's something that I can work on later. I would like to rest and then maybe try and like head down into that alley of shivs. Because get my health up. You can just scale the window in OBS. Dropped frame detected, 36%. Oh, yeah, it is. Let's see. Is the top of the screen necessary? Who knows? Oh, heck. Okay. Oh, I see. I would like it. Maybe be a bit smaller. You can just scale a window. Hey, listen, I'm still learning, okay? Maybe that might do something. I don't know. Nope, it's changed nothing on there. Well, time to do a rest. Could I rest here? Give him 5 coppers. Rest. I love you too, honey. You rested for... Why are these folks not healed all the way and I am? Maybe...
I hear your words.
Could I rest here? I mean, it's just 10 coppers, really. 16 hours. Will it be daytime? Who knows? 8:17 p.m. You're rested for 8 hours. Everybody is almost back to full. And if... oh, wait. No, it's back here. I don't really want to bother with those guys. I can easily kill them. But let's see. Maybe Gilai fades away into the world. No, please do not fade away. I don't want you to fade into darkness.
I'm gone.
Maybe if I get there quick enough before it's nighttime, I can find Gilai. Ash Mantle, Angry Hive Dweller, Hive Dweller. I can find Hive Dweller, Gilai around the bar. Drunk, harlot, drunk, drunks, drunk, Ithrazi town person, hive person. Hey you have a name? Seeking some company, love? Sorry, love, I don't stand here to answer questions to a pass-by. Sure you wouldn't like a little company, Amaris, drunk, harlot, angry hive dweller. Harlot, 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 hive thugs. You kidding me?
Die.
I will hear you.
Copper Commons. Beautiful. And he's gonna run. Maybe this will give me a good look at the city. Hive dweller, hive dweller, hive dweller, drunk harlot, 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 angry hive dweller, starving dog, damsel in distress. And that's it. Dirty rat charm, mourns for trees. Excuse me, did he die?
Encore. Oh, finally. Now I can stop watching over you and go relieve myself.
How do I resurrect him? Oh no. He's, maybe if we do the quick item.
Yeah?
Oh no. Oh no. How do I resurrect party members? How to resurrect party members in Planescape Torment. At the start of the game, you may have realized you have the ability to resurrect party members after speaking with Dionara. This will be found under Spatial Abilities in the right-click menu. Go to a shop that sells healing, purchase Raised Dead. What's it? Starting you may have realized you have the ability after speaking with... go to the right-click menu? Go to a shop that sells... Start of the game, you may have realized you have the ability to resurrect after speaking with Dionara. This will be found under Spatial Abilities in the right-click menu. Maybe Special Abilities? Litany of Curses. Mort can draw upon his repertoire of insults to taunt an opponent into lowering his guard and attacking. So is his corpse just gonna follow me, or does he just kind of like chill there now? Yeah, his corpse just kind of like follows me. This is great. I love this. Who is Dionessa? Dionara. Copy. Planescape Torment Dionara. Planescape Torment. Dionara. Where is she? She's a dead woman who followed the Nameless One's past incarnations. History, involvement. Ghost of Dionara can be encountered on the first floor of the mortuary. Okay. She's bitter and hurt, but she can be swamped and persuaded. Evil and chaotic, lying, saying her name sounds familiar. I should wait for you in Death's Halls, my love. Oh, that's cool. Alright. Somewhere on the first floor of this building is the ability to resurrect my party members. Quick loot. Let's find out where she is. Her name is Dionara. At least I think this is the first floor. I think it should be. Zombie worker. What are you still doing here? Looking for a woman, I guess, now. A dead woman. Another rusty, blood-covered slab. Let's see.
Done.
Where, where is Dionara? Where, where is Dionara? Oh, hey, there she is. I think. Yeah, there she is. You see a strikingly beautiful ghostly form before you. Her arms are crossed and her eyes are closed. She has long, flowing hair, and her gown still seems to be stirred by some ethereal breeze. As you watch, she stirs slightly and her eyes flicker.
You. What is it that brings you here?
Her eyes...
Have you come to see firsthand the misery you have wrought? Perhaps in death I still hold some shred of use for you. My love.
Her eyes slowly open and she blinks in confusion for a moment as if uncertain where she is. She looks around slowly, then sees you. Her tranquil face suddenly twists into a snarl, and then she says that cool voice line, "My love, who are you?" The spirit makes a begging motion with her hands. How can it be that the thieves of the mind continue to steal my name from your memory? Do you not remember me, my love? The ghost stretches out her arms. Think. Her voice becomes desperate again. The name, Dionera. It must invoke some memory with you. Oh, I feel the stirrings of memory. Tell me more. Perhaps your words shall chase the shadows from my mind, Dionera. Oh, at last the fates show mercy. Even death cannot chase me from my mind, my love. Do you not see? Your memory shall return. How I can help you, and I shall. Do you know who I am? You're one both blessed and cursed, my love, and you are one who is never far from my thoughts and hearts. Blessed and cursed? What do you mean? The nature of your curse should be apparent, my love. Look at you. Death rejects you. Your memories have abandoned you. Do you not pause and wonder why? Memories and assuming death is rejected me. Why is that a curse? I do not doubt your ability to rise from the dead. I do believe that every incarnation weakens your thoughts and memories. You claim you have lost your memory. Perhaps it is a side effect of countless deaths. If so, what more will you lose in successive deaths? If you lose your mind, you will not even know enough to realize that you cannot die. You shall truly be doomed. How long has this been going on? I do not truly know, except that it has gone on long enough. Can you tell me where I am? Where are you? Why, you are here with me, my love, as in the times when life was something both of us shared. Now it is the eternal boundary that separates us. Eternal boundary? Dionara looks saddened. It is a barrier that I fear you shall never cross, my love. It is the barrier between your life and what remains of mine. I see. Perhaps you can answer some of the questions. Who are you? The spirit makes a begging motion. How can it be that thieves of memory? I'm sorry, things are lost to me. Then it's as I feared, I am truly lost to you. And what was once an inconvenience for you, you now have the excuse to discard me as you have in memory. Inconvenience? Discard you? I do not know you, spirit. My memories are no more. Tell me, who are you, and what do you know of me? What conversation line do I need to go? Tell me where I am. I have some other questions for you. Who are you? Should I lie? Yes. What memories does my name evoke? I think I do have to lie to her. Your name evokes passionate thoughts, though their content is unclear. Perhaps if you were to tell me more. Oh, at last the fates show mercy. Even death cannot chase you. Do you know who I am? You are both blessed and cursed. What do you mean? What else can you tell me about myself? I know that you once claimed you loved me, that you would love me until death claimed us both. I believe that, never knowing the truth of who you were, what you were, and what am I? I cannot. She suddenly freezes and she speaks slowly. The truth is this. You are one who dies many deaths. These deaths have given the knowing of all things. Mortal, and in your hand lies the spark of life and death. Those that die near you carry a trace of themselves that you can bring forth. As Dionero speaks the words, a crawling sensation wells up in the back of your skull. You suddenly can feel compelled to look at your hand. As you lift it up and look, you can see the blood coursing sluggishly through your arm, pouring into your muscles and in turn giving strength to your bones. What?
Updated my journal.
And you know, Dionara is right. You suddenly remember how to coax the dimmest spark of life from a body and bring it forth. The thought both horrifies and intrigues you. You have remembered how to raise others from the dead. Yes! I had other questions. Nothing now, Dionara. I have learned much when I traveled with you, my love, and what you have lost I have retained. I have not divulged all that I know to you. My sight is clear while you fumble in the darkness for a spark of thought. And what is it that your sight sees that I do not? Time itself relaxes its hold as the chill of oblivion slowly claims us, my love. Glimpses of things yet to come and swarm across my vision. I see you, my love. I see you as you are now, and... What is it? What do you see? I see what lies ahead for you. It ripples through the plains, stemming outward from this point. Shall I speak of what I see? Tell me. First, I require a promise. Promise that you will find some means to save me or join me. The price of a promise. I will find some way to... I will make no such promise. I will do what I can. Or make a vow. Huh. This is a tough choice. Yeah,
This is
whatever.
what my eyes see, my love. Unfettered by the shackles of time. You shall meet enemies 3, but none more dangerous than yourself in your full glory. They are shades of evil, of good, and of neutrality, given life and twisted by the laws of the plains. You shall come to a prison built of regrets and sorrow, where the shadows themselves have gone mad. There you will be asked to make a terrible sacrifice, my love. For the matter to be laid to rest, you must destroy that which keeps you alive and be immortal no longer.
Huh.
I know that you must die while you still can. The circle must come to a close, my love. You were not meant for this life. You must find that which was taken from you and travel beyond into the lands of the dead.
Updated my journal.
I do not doubt your ability to rise from the dead. I do believe that every incarnation weakens your thoughts and memories. You claim you have lost your memory. Perhaps it is a side effect of countless deaths. If so, what more will you lose in successive deaths if you lose your mind? Farewell.
I shall wait for you in death's halls, my love.
She smiles, but there is only sadness in it. She closes her eyes, and with an ethereal whisper, she fades. You back with me, Chief? You kind of drifted out on me there. Fine, do you know who that spirit was? Eh? Spirit? The specter I was talking to. The woman. You were rattling your bone box with some woman? Where? Moore looks around excited. What did she look like? She's right on top of the beer. Didn't you see her? No, you kind of drifted out for a bit there. Just stood there statue-like. I was a little worried you'd gone and addled me again. No, I think I'm fine. But more importantly, I can resurrect our friend. And... The spell restores life back to any slain individual. No saving throws required. One is able to cast it 3 times per day and is replenished when she rests. Okay. Nice.
What?
Well, that's gonna do it for today. I think that was pretty fruitful. We got a friend. We completed a quest to help a woman get back to her home plane, and then got her teeth, which I then gave to my skeleton friend. My new friend here has a cool sword, which is really, really cool. THAC0 +1. And we didn't level up, but we got a shit ton of experience points. I am now at 12,489 out of 1,600. I feel like we probably leaning a little bit more towards chaotic. Definitely no strongest kilter creed is a starved dog biking thug. Day with party, 1 day and 14 hours. Favorite spell, raise dead. Favorite weapon, crescent hatchet. Party kills, 15%. Party experience, 14%. Number of kills, 11. But yeah. Thank you everyone for joining me. And if you are not someone I know, feel free to follow me on Twitter or whatever, at D&D eGirl. I mostly just thirst over Dungeons and Dragons monsters. But with that, I'm going to save my game. And goodbye. Oh, right.